I know. You've never met another incubus like this. I know. Don't worry. There's only room for one of me in this world. Trust. There isn't another around. Trust me. There couldn't be more than one. You know why? Because the universe would fucking implode. What do you mean you know other incubi? The fuck does that mean? Hi, darling. How you doing? Ah! Hi. Hi. Ignore that. Hi there. How you doing, sweetheart? You doing okay? You doing good, darling? How are you doing? You doing all right there? You doing okay? The silly incubus just crashes in through the ceiling. Oh, bruh. Today's a very special day for me as well. But I hope you're doing alright. For those of you who don't know, today's a very special day for me. If you know, you know. I just sent a nerdy old friend of mine a congrats on knowing me for 1 whole year, brackets, you're welcome, sparkles, DM. So if you're hitting a friend anniversary, if you're hitting friend anniversaries, approach your friend anniversaries like that. You're welcome. Congrats on knowing me for 1 whole year, brackets, you're welcome. No where's, only a ha-ha-has, okay? I'm here to be bubbly. I'm feeling especially bubbly today. I got some Japanese coffee. The dude at the 7-Eleven was like, "Where are you from?" And I was like, "The underworld," brackets London. And he was like, "I'm from Nepal." And I'm like, "Cool, bro. Nepal's cool as fuck. I love Nepalese food. Like, I used to live next to a Nepalese restaurant." He's like, "Oh shit, what do you like?" And I'm like, "Bruh, you know, like the curry, the what is it? The fucking like the and I was like, oh, what was it? The curried, what was it? I think it was like curried goat or something like that. I was like, you know, the thing, and he says the name, and I'm like, and he's like, "You like that?" And I'm like, "Yeah, the one that has like a bunch of kick to it, the spicy one that like clears out your lungs." He's like, "I love that, dude." And I'm like, "What the fuck is up?" And he's like, "Fuck yeah." So we literally like fist bumped over food and then got really hyped with each other, and then I came here and streamed. So get you like a random ass gassed Nepalese dude from like the 7-Eleven that gets hyped over everything. Food brings people together. For real. A classic move, bruh. Hell yeah, that's cute as fuck, right? Anyway, it's lovely to see you, Netherlings. I'm in a peppy little mood, in case you guys can't tell. Your incubus literally comes in, crashes through the door, like, "What's up?" Also, we're not doing things at a usual time today, he says, looking around aggressively. This is like friendly to PDT Netherlings, question mark? So if you're a PDT Netherling and you're joining live, hi. What's up, you little weirdo? Hi there. Get over here. You rarely get live head pats, so get some natties and whooshoos, bitch. Get in here. And of course, we are doing a stream tonight. I slept in, so fuck. I slept in, so I didn't make the waiting room for tonight. But it is 9 p.m. JST. We are doing another thing. I haven't even decided what we're playing. We're playing a game, or maybe, I don't know, doing sit-ups or something. I don't even know. We're doing something tonight. I'm still figuring it out. But you know what? Style. Style. You know, in the words of Frank Sinatra, you've either got or you haven't got style. You know that one. That one. Yeah, what was it? What was it? Blueprints? Oh god, no. We ain't doing blueprints, okay? I need to sleep. I don't actually have anything to do tomorrow apart from like record a thing. We could no. Don't make me do that. No, I swear to God, you're like, my Netherlings are trying to get me in trouble, bruh. Doing things. Maybe I'll try and lure Rizar to my room with the promise of yakiniku. Maybe that'll work. I'll be like, there's meat in here. And then once he's trapped, I'll be like, surprise, bitch. I'm the meat. Oh, goodness. Does this hotel have a gym? No. I tried my Anytime Fitness Pass, but apparently I needed to let them know in advance, like, up the way. Like, it's like 15, 20 minutes away. For, like, if I was gonna go there. Hi, Zanny. Hi, Netherlings. I'm unhinged. Let me have more of this coffee. Can I just say, I love this little refrigerator that I have in the room here. Because, like, I can just keep, like, the little Japanese bottled coffees in there. And I can just reach in during stream and be like, hi. Let me tippy tap like it's ASMR. Tippy tap, tippy tap, tippy tap, tippy tap. I'm a Twitch ASMR streamer now. My boobs take up 70% of the screen. Wait a minute. 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 I need to catch up with chat. You guys going on my like introductory ramble, bruh. This feels so weird hearing Zanny live. Well, hi. Hi. Hi, live Netherlings, who might not normally get me live. Come one, come all, get a taste of your Incubus. Sorry, let me take the here. Let me ditch some layers. There you go. There you go. You can get the full Incubus here. I did like 2 collabs yesterday. Are you guys proud of me? I played with others. And I behaved. There we go. Zooey mama. There we go. Alright, there we go. Finally died in Zomboid. What's up? Again. Yes, I got my crumbs. Thank you. You've been well fed. Good. And of course, Mira Knox from pre-chat. What's up, Mira Knox? Lovely to see you. Thank you for the 5 gifted members. Mwah to you, darling. Get one of those. Okay. Thank you very, very much, darling. And of course, the Netherbrand. I'm sorry for for taking a little bit to drop like the next ASMR thing. Would you believe they like to keep me busy over here at 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻. I will read that in but a second. I need to like turn up the little like pop-ups and how long they're up there for, because I like to go slow when I read, and I don't know why. You guys are gonna have to forgive me. My dyslexia is being a little bit extra today. Maybe it's because I'm feeling especially scatterbrained, but like the words are doing the thing where they're shuffling just a tiny bit. So like, don't worry. If you do super, you might get some hilarious moments if you try and get me to say things though. So you never know. And it's not an oh no. I can laugh at it at this point. Like I'm like, huh? Who? Wait. Where's like a brochure? Wait, all the brochures in the room are in Japanese. Shit, I can't read that anyway. Damn it, guys, I'm so dyslexic, I can't read Japanese. Guys, I'm so dyslexic, I can't read Japanese. Oh no, if only it was an easier language to read. You have a job? That's wild, Dio. Yeah, it's being host of Club Netherbrand. Okay? It's being Pookie. It's being baby girl. Oh goodness. And of course, Mew Mewy. What's up, Mew Mewy? Thank you very much for the gifted membership. I hope you're doing wonderfully, Mew Mewy. What howdy, kitty cat. How goes it? How goes it? By the way, I do just picture you as the cat in your profile pictures. I want you guys to know that I do just picture you as your profile pictures. Like you are the humanoid embodiment of your profile pictures. I want you to know this, right? I know that if they change it to the ats, I'm still just going to picture you as your profile pictures. If you've got a cat as your profile picture, I'm sorry, you're a cat. You're a cat. You've stolen your owner's phone or iPad or something, and like you do the thing. Even if you've seen us at meet and greets, yeah, like I don't know, it's like both. You know, you can be 2 things at once. Don't let your physicality limit your mentality. Just because you physically are one thing doesn't mean mentally you can't be like another thing. A thing can be 2 things at the same time. Okay, for example, a spoon can be a spoon, but it can also be a knife or a fork, and that's how you've got sporks. Or or knives. Or you could use it for, like, crack. I don't know. Like, Satsuga, like, be who you are. Boss. I know. What a wild turn. That's not bad at bonk this bunny. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Hearing, like, yes, Azula, what's up? Thank you for the 5 gifted memberships, darling. Thank you for the 5 gifted members. Lovely to have you here again. Glad you were able to wake up in time for this stream. I haven't managed to, like, figure out where everyone's time zone is. Normally, I try and, like, steadily track you guys down and figure it out from, like, when you're about. Not even gonna lie. Like, 𝔂𝓸𝓾𝓻 low-key is, like, when do his netherlings sleep? But I think you guys have become like me. And by that, I mean you don't sleep. I think the netherlings have started picking up my habits. Have you guys started picking up my bad habits of not sleeping? Have you guys? Have you? Huh? You have, haven't you? You have, you naughty little netherlings. You so have. You have. Knew it. I'm watching from school. Don't worry, this is an educational channel. This will teach you more than school. Wait a minute. But thank you, Azula. And of course, you say huh? Thank you for the 10 months. 10 months, teehee. I am now claiming all of the corners of the club. No, some of those corners have already been claimed. There's the Yaoi corner, and the arson corner, and the propane corner, and I think there's like Yaoi in the rafters. I think one of you said that you were stashing Yaoi in the rafters, or BL in the rafters of the club. I think there must be a spare corner though. We can set you up with like something, right? Arson, love arson. It's part of the Yaoi corner. It's fine. Literally, the Yaoi corner is like its own thing. Teehee. And Diana, thank you for the 10 gifted memberships, Diana. You hecking sweetie. A big mwah to you, okay? Thank you very, very much. Okay, really, like, a hecking sweetie. Do you see this netherling here? This one here? They're a sweetie. Look at that one. It's a sweetie. It's a fucking sweetie. This one gets fed crumbs, but is still a sweetie. Look at that. Look at that. Look. Teehee. Look. Teehee. Rare pair netherling. What's up? Rare pair netherling. Thank you very much for the 10 gifted members, darling. You absolute sweetie. See, now they're gonna get all shy. Watch. Goodness gracious me. And 𝔂𝓸𝓾𝓻, what's up, 𝔂𝓸𝓾𝓻? Thank you for the super. Morning, Xander. How are you? Have a great day. Why, thank you. I'm doing good. I'm feeling peppy. I'm feeling good. I'm like buzzing around. I'm doing my thing, you know? I'm feeling in a really peppy mood. How are you doing? I hope you're doing wonderfully today. And Leo Bears, what's up, Leo Bears? Finally can catch a stream after a while. Here's some funds for you. We've been dying of starvation without you. I've been trying. I've been trying to keep you guys fed while I'm away. I've been trying. I've been doing as many streams as I can, without like falling asleep. I've been trying to do like the thing and be like super like good. I've been peppy and like going around. I've been trying to like I have been caught with a little bit of jet lag here and there, right? But like I think I've been keeping you fed. I've done like 5 or 6 streams this week. Hopefully 6 with today, which is like good. Okay. You know, and obviously, like, I did drop an ASMR before I left, I think, just a little bit before I left. It wasn't, like, super before I left, but like, you had something. And then, hopefully, because I'll be traveling back to the UK soon-ish. Soon. I will be getting back into the regular routine. The coffee date's probably going to get, like, shuffled a little bit in the week to be, like, later, or maybe earlier, or maybe it'll be, like... What does my calendar look like? Okay. So we'll probably be like coffee dating on like a day? May one, and then well, I can do one there. So maybe there won't be a coffee date, or maybe there will be. I don't know, because I don't want to do a coffee date for the sake of like, you know, because a coffee date's like a good kickstart to the week. It'll be up. I'm being bonked. Hi. I will catch up with Streamlabs in but a moment, but thank you for the Hakka. Mew is a chaotic little bean, a chaotic little cat, a chaotic little creature, okay? I will catch but I will catch up, and of course Cheesy Ally as well. I will catch up with you in but a moment. I will be doing a coffee date. Or maybe I won't be, I don't know. Either way, we're going to be trying to do something. And of course, next month is going to be really, really full because it's going to be July and I'm going to be back all the month. So we're going to be streaming more than ever. And there's going to be Zomboid, hopefully a Zomboid collab at the end of the month as well, hopefully. Or maybe I'll just grab Hakka. Hakka's been like addicted to Zomboid and is trying to get me to play with him again, and is like grabbing and holding on to me and like pulling me and going, Zanny, play with me, Zanny. And I'm like, I'll be back soon, Pookie. Don't you worry, kitten. Okay, be a good little pet. Okay. and like wanted to do like a Purple Boys Zomboid thing. But no, listen. And there's the Cyberpunk Marathon happening as well on Sunday, I think, which should be good. There'll be the Cyberpunk Marathon, so we'll be marathoning Cyberpunk, which is great. And I haven't seen like the new graphics for it since I got the fancy graphics card. So we'll be doing that. Anyway, I'm talking like back on topic. Back on topic, darling. Back to the action, as it were. Back to the here and the now. Thank you very much, Leo Bears. Mwah. And of course, Philly as well. Thank you for your blessing last time on me GMing. My players think I have to offer you souls each session. Thank you for your encouragement on Saturday. Hey, more than welcome. And don't worry, I shall happily be your GM patron. Really good. Hecking phenomenal. And heck, okay, what else can I give you? Philly, here's a good idea. If you ever are stuck for what to do for a quest, Stars Without Number, the TTRPG, you can use that, and it has a bunch of tables in the back that give you resources for building quests and building towns, and it's one of the best that I've ever like used. And it's like dice roll tables for building unique civilizations and like communities within like a game world, and they're really good and really adaptable, and I actually borrow from that all the time when I'm world building. There's like a ton of tables, so it's really good just because of the fact that like it's not technically part of like the D&D source books. Doesn't mean that you can't borrow from other RPGs. That's one thing that like I know people know, but it's something that sometimes you have to verbalize, otherwise people won't like be like, oh. But yeah, totally. And I think it's like $5 right now, so like if like sneak in and get that, that's like $5. Like it's good. You can go and drive through RPG. Bruh, the Stars Without Number team need to hurry up and get me to hire me to promote them. Okay, they're good. I'm a good boy for them. Did you have anything other than coffee today, Danny? A protein bar. I had a protein bar and coffee for breakfast. And of course, Jaina, how goes it? Hi, thank you for the 1 month. Excuse me, sir, have you seen the door? I seem to have slipped and fallen into another month here. Netherlings. This one's looking for the door. Netherlings. Netherlings, this one's looking for the door. There is no door. And of course, Pecan Club Netherbrand's Peanut, thank you very much for the super. Yes, so friendly to PDT that I wonder if this is an alternate reality, right? This is America brand. This is Xander America brand. This is the alternate reality where I was a USA time streamer, which is wild. USA time? What even is USA time? Right? I'm a USA time streamer now, apparently. I'm not. This is a rare foray into an otherwise soiree. This is a rare soiree into into normally an untouched time zone. I normally have to only am around if I'm doing a collab at like stupid AM with like Vane and whoever from wherever. But like, no, I figured that like, heck, I'm here. I got nothing to do for the day. I've managed to escape foray. There we go, foray. There we go. I knew I was looking for the right word. Anyway, I'm 𝔂𝓸𝓾𝓻. Welcome to today's stream. I am your host of Club Netherbrand, Zander Netherbrand. I hope that you're ready. I am your charming Incubus from First Stage Productions, and I hope that you're going to have a wonderful stream with me. Do enjoy. Yes. Yeah, no, we don't. This feels so weird, right? Right? American Xander. 1,000 people immediately unsubscribe. Can I refund my membership? Can we please cancel this guy? That's not Xander. Oh, if only I had the teeth emote still. The one where I have like the weird forced American car salesman smile, where I'm like, hey there, you should buy this used car. Like, freedom. You know, I had to speak in an American accent for like a really long time when I was doing musical theater. Really long time. They train you to do it. Like, places won't hire you for musical theater if to do shows for them if you can't do an American accent, because like that's the default for all musical theater, which is kind of wild. Oof. Yeah. So like, yeah, I've mentioned that before. What musicals have I done? Little Shop of Horrors. These are just off the top of my head, not all of them, but the ones that are most memorable. Little Shop of Horrors, Blood Brothers, Our House. I auditioned to go on the American Idiot tour as like part of it, but I didn't quite get in. What else? Those are the ones off the top of my head. I was always more classical actor than I was musical theater. But, you know, tee-hee. Yeah, tee-hee-hee. Thank you for my life. What? Tee-hee. And of course, 𝔂𝓸𝓾𝓻. What's up, 𝔂𝓸𝓾𝓻? The one who can't with English. I need to sleep because it's midnight for me, but I want to say hi to my favorite purple guy. Hi! Hi there. I hope you sleep well. There you go. Sleep tight. That's me giving you like a little forehead kiss and then tucking you in. There you go. I'm like, tuck. There you go. You have slept. And Marmot on Toast. Nice to see we get Zanny Zoomies today. Indeed. I have like two modes, Zoomies and Chill. And I'm like, both are equally valid. And I like that it applies to like both of everyone. And sometimes I Zoomie into Chill and sometimes I Chill into Zoomie. But you get kind of the both, which is really nice. And I really like that, you know? And of course, 𝔂𝓸𝓾𝓻. Ooh. 𝔂𝓸𝓾𝓻 Expedition 33. I want to play it. Yes. Hi there. Hi. How goes? Welcome to the Netherbrand. And hey, what's up, Yukisuki? I can't catch the lives most of the time, so I'm happy to be here. Well, get on in here. Get in. Get in. Heck, it's a rare event. It's good. It's good. You know. Yes, Expedition 33 is so good. Right. Get in here. Get in. You're gonna have fun. You'll have some great fun here. Tee-hee. And Mika! What's up, Mika? Thank you for the 5 gifted members. There you go. Get a little mwah. Thank you very much. And of course, those who have received, welcome to the Netherbrand. Get on it here, darling. Get in. And of course, Feely, thank you very much again for the super. We're anyways not playing D&D. We're stuck on Vampire the Requiem. Ooh, but the tip sounds interesting. Oh. Okay, Vampire the Requiem is really interesting. I've never played Vampire the Requiem. I've only done V20. But like, oh yes, boss. June Bride. There, I said it. June. There, I've pinned the merch link at the top. Thank you very much. The mods remember that I need to like say June Bride occasionally. The merch run is like closing soon, so if it's your thing, go for it. It keeps the upper management happy. And to be honest, with the amount I pissed them off, To the amount I pissed them off, I need to at least throw them a bone every once in a while. You know me. We're still good until July 14th. So that's like 2 weeks. That's like 2 weeks. It's closing in like 2 weeks. The deadline's in like 2 weeks. 2 whole weeks. Which is wild. Pretty wild. And of course, Raum. Thank you very, very much for the super Raum. You sound energetic and well. Could I be cheeky and borrow just a smidge? I hope things go well for you. Of course, Raum. Zanny, beam! There you go. Okay, you're gonna feel energized. Feel it bubbling up. You got it in like your solar plex, okay? You feel it just below your rib cage. You feel it like bubbling up. You feel the energy. You feel yourself bumping back and forth. You feel yourself rattling against the walls. You feel yourself clawing against the walls in the corners of your mind, okay? That's like the English version of that song from Erased. What was it? I waited for you, I waited for you. I had so many chances I could never go through. Na 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 na. I'd so cover that. Shit, bitch, I'd so do that. Fuck. Wait, maybe I should just do this. That's like the English time. That's translated as fuck. That was like, wasn't it like they tried to make like a label? The guy that did the English cover tried to make like a label, and then the label ended up flopping. I seem to remember that. And anyway, Listen, I almost never do covers, okay? And now I'm like, I'm a worker bee, okay? I like to do streams, but also like, tee-hee, I'm gonna do what I do as I do it. I went for dinner with Nayu last night as well. Nayu and I got dinner together, which was really nice. The Cosmic Desire got dinner, just the two of us. We had like a cozy little dinner. We ordered some healthy food. It was cute. But there's a cover coming up. Yeah, who says I can't have more than one? Who says, bruh? I did an original song before I did a fucking cover. Like, I'm doing all this shit out of order. I'm doing everything out of order. And of course, let me just catch up with Streamlabs now as well, because I know that I'm around the right point of where it was. Tee-hee. So first of all, okay, 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻. Hi, Zanny. I bought a 3D printer. I bought a 3D printed crystal wolf and can't come up with a name for him, but he's a silver guy with hints of red and blue. He's also super cute, like you. Would you do the honors of naming him? Also, will you wish me luck for work tomorrow? Of course, a huge amount of luck to you, 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻. And I am going to name your wolf Lupe. Your wolf is Lupe. That is what I shall name. That is what I shall name your wolf. Your wolf is called Lupe. Do enjoy. and cheesy Gabite as well. I'm going into a job interview with a banged toe. Woo! Okay, first of all, you're gonna slay. You're gonna slay. You're gonna do so good. You're good. The bang toe was just a debuff because you're already too powerful for the job interview. You know it. I know it. You're gonna kill it. Simple fact. Only facts here. No printer. Apart from the one that was that 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻 has. That's a 3D printer though, so different. And Mew Mewy. What's up, Mew Mewy? Thank you again for the Akachaka. Thank you, Mew Mewy. Meow. Hi, Zanny. I hope you're doing awesome in Baruda. I'll be lying if I say I don't miss you, but yes, I do miss you. Anyways, much love. Hey, to you too, Mew Mewy. Goodness. And yeah, no, I miss all of you like crazy. Crazy. It feels really weird not being able to see you all as often as I do. Like normally, and you know, I'm worried you guys might forget about me while I'm gone, so I've still been trying to like do as many streams as I can while I'm here. I'm glad that I was able to get my laptop set up and I could do like my streams from the room and stuff like that. I was very like keen on making sure everything went well, and I didn't want it to just be filled with Zatsu streams as well, because you know, Zatsu streams are fine, but at the same time, like, you know, simultaneously, I want to still make it feel like you guys are getting like, you know, your regular run around. You're getting to see your Incubus, as it were, because it's a tricky old thing, you know, trying to make sure that you're doing good enough and, you know, that you're being looked after. It's a thing. So I want to make sure that you guys have your good little run around with me, you know. Otherwise, what's all this for? I like to make sure that you guys are well taken care of. That's just like the way of things. It always should be, you know. That's like, you know, the way it should be. And also, you know, if I don't see you, then who's taking care of my Netherlings? So I wanted to try and keep it as close to a normal schedule as possible. It was a little bit harder this time because instead of it being like the apartment like last time, like in November, it's like at a hotel. So I have to kind of like work around when they're doing like the cleaning of the rooms. I have to work around when I like do other stuff. So it becomes a bit of it becomes like a bit of a thing. And also FSP have us on like a tighter schedule with a lot of hurry up and wait this time. So I have to get like a little bit creative with things, but at the same time, you know, we march on and we do our thing. So heck, you know, yeah, I miss you guys a lot, a lot. You guys make things like so much easier, and I like that I'm able to just blow off steam with all of you. It's a rare thing that like I find something that I adore this much, but at the same time, like, I really do just enjoy doing all of this. So it feels weird not getting that cozy time with all of you, you know? So heck. Plus, I gotta go above and beyond. That's like standard. That's what you deserve. That's like the way it should be, you know? Fuck yeah. And Lucids, thank you very much for the dono as well. Zanny, that's one of my favorite songs. How many gifties, how many people must we kidnap for this cover? I don't know. I don't know. I don't need gifties to do stuff. I just do stuff, and then the Netherlings like bonk me for it. That's about it. I don't know. I just sort of do stuff. I just vibe with it, you know. I wanted to, like, you know, if you bonk me over the head, then I just, you know, I just us being cozy, and then you bludgeon me, and I already will vibe and do stuff, and now I'm fumbling. Then do it. We want to hear you sing. Listen, all right. Like I'm trying. Tee. Oh, goodness gracious me. And of course, Kay, thank you for the gifted membership, Kay. Thank you very much, darling. Cheers to you. And of course, welcome on into the Netherbranded, you absolute sweetie, whoever hath received. And of course, Kay, thank you for being a sweetie. And Antoinette, thank you for the glizzy. Oh goodness. And Shifter as well. Shifter, thank you for the gifted membership. Thank you, Shifter, with the amazing profile picture, the Zanny art profile picture. And Shifter, thank you for the super follow-up as well. Thank you for the super drive by while I'm promoting Zanny to my friends. Incubus promotion time. Do it. Welcome to the club. Whoever hath been proselytized by Shifter, get in here. Drag them in. Netherlings, drag them in. Drag them in. They'll be Netherlings and they'll join in sooner or later, you know? And Tatiana as well. Proselytized. Good. Proselytized. Let me Google that shit. Good word. Wait. Proselytized. Wait a minute. Proselytized. Proselytized means to attempt to convert someone to a different religion or belief system. It involves trying to persuade others to adopt one's own faith or political views. I'm so good at English. Wait, I'm so good at English. Okay. I'm taking a little sip of my coffee. Let's go. I'm dragging them. I'm dragging them. Nice. Fancy word. Nah, I'm gonna just hit them over the head and drag them in. Like, I love that energy. Like, big fancy word to convert them. Nah, I'm gonna just hit them over the head and drag them in here. They'll be fine with it. The word that goes on the no solicitor signs of the door knockers. Tee-hee-hee. Tee-hee-hee. And of course, Tatiana, thank you for the gifted membership. Tatiana, thank you, darling. Much love to you. Mwah. And of course, cheers for the gifted membership. And Lemon Mama. Look, it's Lemon Mama. Hi, Lemon Mama. Hi, Lemon Mama. Hi there. Hi there. Hi, Lemon Mama. No matter how far you are, no matter where you are, we know that you are by our side. Even now, you're having a great time talking with us, so we never forget our time with you. Wait, thank you. Thank you very, very much. And I always do have a wonderful time. I don't know how else to sum it up, but like, just spending time with the Netherlings makes me really happy. And I think that's like a special thing, you know? It's really special. Like, I don't know. I derive a disgustingly large amount of enjoyment from just getting to spend time with all of you. So it is what it is, you know? It is what it is, you know? I've always said the Netherlings come far, far before anything else. And, you know, I like that, you know? Netherlings are up here. FSP is like somewhere down there and everything else in between, you know? You guys are like the priority, and I love it. It's the way we've built the club, and I adore it. And Spades, Alistair's beloved. What's up, Spades? Lovely to see you. Thank you very much for the super. Sometimes you give the vibe of a VTuber if you're a hopeless romantic, and I kind of adore it. You mean I'm not already a hopeless romantic? Of course I'm a hopeless romantic. What do you mean? And is that Banzone and Hakka from Hollow Stars? The purple Tengu? Why, Hakka was just doing an art stream. Core. Hi there, what's up? Hakitos. Hey, what's up, Hakka and the Hakitos? Welcome on in here. I'm wearing less clothes than usual, but get on in here. I hope you're doing good. Hi there, Hakitos. In case any of you don't know, I'm Hakka's friend, Zander Netherbrand, the purple Incubus from First Stage Productions and host of Club Netherbrand. Get in here, Hakitos. Welcome. Hakka and the Hakitos, welcome in. You guys were doing an art stream, right? I lurked for a little bit. I did a little bit of lurking. It's cute as heck. Welcome in, Hakitos. How y'all doing? Was Hakka treating you good? Hakka sends a kiss. Mwah. See, I told you, that boy's obsessed with me. Kiss delivery from Hakka. Aw. Netherlings, grab a Hakito, hold them close, okay? Hold hands with the Hakitos, alright? Don't let them get lost. We might be jumping to the gaming screen in a second, so be sure to hold on to a Hakito. Hakka couldn't stop talking about horses. Typical. And Adorkably Aga, thank you for the 5 gifted members. Thank you, Adorkably Aga. Huge love to you. Thank you very, very much, darling. And of course, massively appreciated. And for those of you who have received, okay, ASMRs with monsters and cool stuff awaits. Okay, that is over there. Oh, is that? Look at that. That's Hakka. Purple Daddy, please give Purple Wife a break from his children before he ends it all. They are ungrateful little shits. Don't talk about your kids like that. Don't talk about the kids like that. They're lovely little beasts. What were the Tengus doing to you? What were the Hakitos doing? What were they doing? Were they treating you good? Were the Hakitos what did they do? What did they do? They don't appreciate my educational talks about circumcision, and my cool puns fucked up. I mean, that depends. What were you telling them about the circumcision? Wait, are we, were you talking, wait, what, I need to, wait, circumcision, what, it, wait, I was, what do you mean, he told some. Wait, Spades. Thank you for the silver strawberries to the Hakitos. Hey, very nice. Enjoy the strawberries, Hakitos, and as well as the 5 gifted memberships. Thank you, Spades. Mwah. Cheers to you, Spades. And Carla, Golden Keto's High Priestess. I need you to know about Hakka bullying me for the same things. Brackets. He also told us about his no circumcision law. Hey, let's go! No circumcision gang! Let's go! No circumcision gang! Sleeping bag bros! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! We can dock, we can darling. Sleeping bag is insane. Hakka, no. Zanny sees. Listen, okay? Like, did Hakka give you the statistics that it gets rid of like up to like 45% or something of the sensitivity and sensation? No, I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this. I am not doing this. I am not doing this. It's too. I need a drink of my coffee. I demand a refund. Run. These two need to be steel chaired. And Esme, he puts us in jars and grabs us by the neck. Okay, I would not do that to my netherlings. I spoil my netherlings. I spoil them. I give them little like belly scratches and like absolutely like spoil them. Netherlings are spoiled little beasts. And at the same time as well, like heck, they still turn into little devils. That's why I adore them. And Jules, Zanny, we're traumatized. Rocks back and forth. Jules, we're traumatized. We're traumatized. No. Unfortunately, he doesn't degrade us. Just you little freak. Oh, goodness. And Leo Bears, thank you for the silver. Just hearing how much fun you're having, it makes us happy. We miss you a lot. And we wouldn't, of course, never forget you. I have work in the morning, yet staying up for the stream. Lots of hugs. Thank you, darling. And of course, heck, get comfy and cozy. I'll probably lull you to sleep with Tiny Glade. It's like a really sleepy game. So if that's your vibe and like you want to play something chill while I yap and say cursed things, you know, this is the one for it, you know? Like that's the one. That's true. I don't bully you guys, but I do tease you relentlessly. I do try and tease and fluster you relentlessly, which I think is like its own brand of something. I don't know. I like seeing the messes that netherlings turn into when they get flustered, you know? They're like they turn into absolute messes. And Carla, Golden Keto's High Priestess, I'm uncameo-shing both of you. No, you're not. You'll be right back. Yeah, sure. What are those Kamiyoshi marks say again? Didn't someone update their Twitter? Sips coffee, nice coat. Yeah, right. Nice coat, get fucked. Oh goodness. Help, you've seen my Twitter bio. And Nick's not. Welcome to the Netherbrand. Welcome on in, darling. Get comfy and cozy. It's gonna be a heckin' ride with you here. Come on, get in, darling. There's a bunch of stuff there. There's devils about. There's saucy little devils in the Netherbranded. It's great. Okay, you get to see me at my worst. Brackets. Best. You get to see me at my best. I promise. You get to see me at my best. There's no escaping me now. Oh, I need to put my clothes back on. Let's go. And of course, Nikki's fired bodyguard. Shout out to all the sleeping bags and turtles. Shout out to all the sleeping bags and turtles. Heck yes. Let's go. My days. And Mafia Gravity. I'm embarrassed as a nether keto. How am I here? Oh, goodness gracious me. No, don't be embarrassed. It's great. It's fine. It's fine. We're trying to listen. Listen. Okay, I'm just gonna say. I know that some of you might be American, but like, sleeping bags and turtles they're the norm outside of America. I'm sorry to let you know this. It's just America that does it, pretty much. Oh, goodness. Goodness gracious me. And of course, Katie, Club Netherbrand's resident hamster. What's up, Katie? Lovely to see you. Oh, goodness gracious. Goodness gracious. So instead of steel chairs, you purples will be bludgeoned with bookshelves. Half joking. Okay. Bludgeoned with bookshelves is fine, because I need knowledge. I need knowledge. I need to be knowledged. Knowledgeumed, you know? Just make sure it's TTRPGs, then maybe some of the learning will go into my head. I can learn more systems while I'm at it. It's multi-educational. It's multidisciplinary education. That's like a really good word. That's a good term for it. Yeah, I like that energy. Multidisciplinary education. Yeah. This the man from the goon? What are you? The man from the goon? Right, yeah. The goon? What? Gooning? What? I don't even know. There's a lack of there's a lack of Zanny smut out there. You know? And Spades, Alice's beloved, thank you very much for the super. That's it. I'm coming for both you and Hakka's next at Anime Impulse. Not that you're definitely going to Anime Impulse, unless... You know I can't answer that. You know I can't answer that. and Damien. And Damien, brackets, Thorn. Thank you very, very much for the super. Helping Katie move the bookshelves. Oh, heck yes. Heck yes. Get in there. Netherlings together strong. Netherlings together strong. Netherlings together strong. That's the way you guys work. Together, you guys can, I don't know, like bludgeon the Incubus. That's how it works. All right. Now, what do you guys say we shuffle on over to Tiny Glade? I'm in the mood for some Tiny Glade, and of course, it's the perfect background yap. It is lovely. It fills me with such joy. All right, Hakitos, if you haven't seen Tiny Glade, it's one of my favorite things. It's really cool. It's really cool. It's like the ultimate yap game, honestly. It's one of my favorites. And heck, I vibe a lot with it. It's very nice. Let's go with like somewhere in like, let's go flowery. I like flowers. All right, here we go. Get on over here. All right, let's run. Yeah. Oh. And welcome on in. Welcome on in. Welcome to Tiny Glade. Hi, VOD gang. Hi there. Look at this. Look at all this. Hello. Welcome on in. This is Tiny Glade. So for those who don't know, Tiny Glade is about building tiny towns in like beautiful little places and yapping as you do, which is why it's one of my favorite things. The whole game is like so cute and aesthetic, and like it's about building little tiny ruined towns. It's so cute, right? This is so cute. It's adorable, right? Right? It's like we can grab this and like raise this up a little bit, and then the game is like really unique as well in terms of like what it can do. There we go. We'll make that a little bit taller. Teehee. Wonderful. And of course, Pecan. Love Netherbrand Peanut. Netherlands. I found these steel bookshelves in the Lost and Found. Do you think these will work? No. 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 Protect the Incubus. The Incubus needs protection. But I didn't do anything. I blame Hakka. Hakka came in here causing chaos. I blame Hakka. Hakka knew I had the zoomies, and as a result came in here causing chaos. So we'll build a little house here. Actually, let's zoom out. So this is the plot of land we have to work with like a little hill here. It's very flowery, very summery. I'm thinking like summer meadow type of town, you know? At least steel is somewhat fireproof. Netherlings go a week without setting fire to the club challenge. Brackets impossible. Drag this out a little bit. Actually, we'll see if we can find a Hakito in here. There, sometimes little sheep spawn, and the sheep have birds that land on their head. Like right there. Oh, There it is. See right there. That's a sheep with a that's a netherling with a Hakito on its head. You guys see? It's look at those two. Look at those two. There you go. There we go. Oh, goodness. Netherling jockey. That's a netherling and Hakito. Exactly. The alliance between the two purples. The Sacred Purple Alliance. Partners in crime, what will they do? Actually, you know what? If netherlings and Hakitos were going to get together to commit a crime, what crime would they commit? Netherlings? Hakitos? What are we thinking here? If you guys were going to get together to commit a crime, what crime would you commit? What do you think a Nether-Keto crime would be? What are we thinking? I'm thinking like arson. Arson seems very Netherling coded. I feel like yeah, either you would teach you might teach them arson. There's a good chance of you guys teaching arson, unless they already know it, which I wouldn't put past them, to be honest. There we go. Nice. There we go. Something about world domination. Taquitos are explosive, so we can throw them. Arson or cannibalism? Guys, don't say anything. It's evidence. You guys act like I don't encourage your crimes. What do Hakitos get up to? I feel like Hakitos mainly get traumatized. That's like their main pastime. You guys ever get that feeling? That like Hakitos spend a good chunk of their existences getting traumatized? We'll draw a little path down from here. There we go. We'll sculpt this out nicely. Make it feel like it's a living little town. That's nice. So everything in Tiny Glade you can customize. So from like the terrain, the topography, the way the houses are built, the colors, everything you're seeing on screen, we can customize in some way. We can lay down trees, we can raise up parts of like the land, we can make this like have lots of little like hills, we can customize everything. It kind of reminds me of, if anyone knows, I'm going to date myself with this. If anyone remembers Far Cry 2 and how powerful the map maker was on that, it's like that. But you build cozy little towns with really cute, like, things going on. And Katie, Club Netherbrand's resident hamster. Thank you very, very much for the 5 gifted members. Welcome on in here, darling. Welcome on in. Get on in here. Get on in here. Get on in here, those who have received. Jaywalking. Not even gonna lie, Netherlings. If you did a day and the only crime you committed that day was jaywalking, I would actually be disappointed in you. Like, maybe I sound a little Addams Family saying that. But like, you know, if you did a day and the only crime you committed was jaywalking, I'd be like, you know, I kind of expected better. You know, I'm like, I don't think you're really applying yourselves. I'd be like, darling, look, maybe you were having an off day, but like, jaywalking, I think we both know you can do better than that. You know, not to say that you don't normally do phenomenal, because you do, but like, jaywalking, really? I mean, maybe you're having an off day. Maybe we can try again tomorrow. There we go. Jaywalking isn't a crime where I live. No, not here either. Well, I mean, I'm in Japan right now, so I don't know. I don't know if like it is actually like a crime in Japan, or everyone just really likes rules here. But I haven't seen anyone jaywalk yet. It's a cute house so far. An A, Gabriel. Thank you very much for joining the Netherbrand yet again. Everyone's entitled to a lazy day, boss. Damn. Look, I just think, in terms of criminality, you guys need to apply yourselves. You know? You need to excel. Just drop this here. Ooh. Oh, that actually looks really nice there. We'll, like, extend this out a little bit. to there. And then grab the chimney. Oh. We're gonna be like... Oh, what did I do? Oh, I did that. Okay, cool. Perfect. And now we drag this out here. Nice. We'll make the top a little lower. Nice. Cute. Cute. And of course, Metropolitan. Thank you very much for the 3 months. Hey, what's up, Metropolitan? Lovely to see you. Hi, boss. I just wanted to say I lurk/VOD watch a lot, and I like watching you in the background while I work. Hey, I'm happy I can be the background track to some of your days. I really like that. I really appreciate it. You know? I think it's a really nice thing to be able to be like, oh, you know, I get to be someone's, like, backing track while they go about their business for a day. I think it's a good thing. Well, of course it's a good thing, you know, but I know how much watching other people in the background helps me when I go about doing stuff. And, you know, whether it's like documentaries, whether it's something like that. And I know how much like I derive like focus and kind of joy from that sort of like collection of stuff. So being able to like be someone's documentary, being able to be someone's like, you know, whatever is something that like is really nice to me. Really, really nice. So I like it, you know? I'm a huge documentary hoe, in case you guys don't know. I love documentaries. I'm guilty of loving documentaries, like, too much. I will spend probably, like... I want to say, like... If I had to guesstimate, I want to say I spend at least 6 hours a week watching documentaries. Like, they're my chosen form of relaxation. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Nice. And then if we grab this, that's better. I like that more. Yeah, that's nice. There we go. Oh. And of course, Azulula. Thank you very much for the sheep. We love the sheep. What's up, Azulula? Thank you very, very much, darling. And of course, Party Princess Sassy Simone. Hey, you. Hey, you. Yeah, you. Hi there, darling. I'm Mr. Yoham H. Hello, Zanny. It's so comfy watching you while having lunch. Well, enjoy. I'm feeling good today. I'm feeling very, like, peppy, you know? I'm feeling good energy. Good vibes. I'm feeling a little bit, like... feeling, like, a little buzzed, you know? Here we go. And now what we'll do is we'll grab this. Raise it up to... here. That's cute. Actually, we'll move this. Here we go. Documentary recommendations. I always recommend this documentary to, like, everyone who I meet. American Nomads. If you haven't seen it, it's a wonderful exploration of, like, individuals who have chosen to leave like the traditional life in the USA behind and actually just become nomads instead. And it goes through the range of people, whether it's old people choosing to like leave society in their RVs to like young people who have like come from like not great circumstances but have chosen to take up a nomadic existence because they realize they can't fit into society in its current state. It's about a 10-year-old documentary, but it's really interesting exploring how people choose to leave the quote-unquote system behind and take up a different style of life. And it shows that it's not just like a unique way of doing things, but it's also a strangely accessible way of doing things as well. Because, you know, it kind of does that realization where like maybe not everyone's made to fit into a traditional society, and that society just as much needs people like that and needs people who can't necessarily fit in. Whether it's like an exploration of like sort of exiting society as like a choice because you don't like the way it's constructed, or sometimes as like a trauma response. It's really, really interesting. And also like you can check up and like all of the nomads that they follow, or most of the nomads that they follow, actually end up keeping pretty good social media profiles to this day. So you can actually check up on them and see what they're up to nowadays and like where they become. Like the one there was this one dude who came from like a kind of rough background and was just on the road. And, like, you can see that he, like, works as, like, a rancher now somewhere in, like, I think, like, where was it? It wasn't Louisiana. It was, but he ended up becoming like a cattle rancher and running his own ranch slash like preserve, which is like really chill. I'm not gonna lie, good. I have seen this. It's really good. Yeah, it's fantastic. And of course, what's up, Lucids? Lucids. Hi, Lucids. Club Square Enix obsessor. Bruh. Now I've got my... Oh, now I've got the fancy PC. I can play Monster Hunter. Okay, good. Would you guys like a Monster Hunter stream? But I'm a complete noob and I have to figure out everything as I go. Would you guys like a noob does Monster Hunter stream? Yes, yes. I'm like, that's the Raphlos, or that's the Rathian, or the that's the one that's on all the promotional material. That's what I know. I'm like, that's the one from the promotional material. Yes. Don't you have to use a very specific lexicon, or was that another game? You are correct. You are correct. You have to use very specific lexicon. Will I listen? Probably not. Will I listen to the specific lexicon that's needed to play Monster Hunter? No. Will I just find words that are extremely adjacent to the words they say not to use? Probably. Can't say kill. Hey guys, let's delete that thing. Can't say I died. Hey guys, I dedged. That monster has been put to sleep. Hey guys, that monster has been compromised to a permanent end. Unalive, I guess. My days. It was like when I played Resident Evil 8, 7, and you couldn't say like a virus or like pandemic or anything. And I was like, damn, we got panini'd. Hey guys, I think if this virus gets out, there'll be a panini. Look at the... Is that an... There was an... That's a Netherling with a Hakita on its head flying with an umbrella. You with your Mary Poppins ass. So when you do these little patches of grass, what you want to do is you actually want to like do something like that where there's grass in the middle, because humans by default tend to take the most direct route to places. So when they're walking here, they'll want to cut corners like here and end up sort of like directly walking, unless there's like a slight rise in the land here, like so. So what they'll do is they'll try and take the most direct route and make it like as easy and direct as possible. So sometimes there'll be these little patches of grass when people walk to show that like they've gone around and kind of taken a direct route to a place instead of actually keeping to the given path. And that actually makes the villages look so much more realistic when you can incorporate that into the way you make stuff. Teehee. That's like a design thing. Efficiency times 10. Yeah, no, you see it in urban planning where, you know, when like a path is built going from like A to B like that, people will choose to always, instead of going along 2 straight lines, they'll literally just bend a line straight through. And that's why you actually see like tracks in the dirt when you're, you know, walking along maybe like a road or something, and you see that there's like a corner. People would rather cut through than do the line, because our brains are wired to take the most efficient route to places, not because of the fact that we're like designed to move in straight lines. As creatures, humans aren't made to move in straight lines. They're made to move efficiently. And that's a thing that like a lot of bad urban planning tends to focus on instead, because it chooses to think in like direct black and white terms of movement instead of, oh, well, this is the way a person would move efficiently. You know, that's like a whole thing that I find really interesting. Perfect. They're called desire paths. Exactly. I knew there was a right name for them. And of course, 𝔂𝓸𝓾𝓻, thank you very, very much for the super. And 100%. Oh, wait a minute. I didn't even read Lucid's thing. I literally got obsessed on the Final Fantasy bit or the Square Enix bit, and I got my ass distracted. Sorry, Lucid. Why are y'all chilling making towns? I will be fighting for my life fishing in Final Fantasy 15. Can I use naughty 𝓂𝓛𝓾𝓻 as bait? Go for it. Go for it, okay? It's Final Fantasy 15. It's one of the absolute best Final Fantasies, even if it was incomplete. But it's kind of like, it's interesting. It's interesting. You got some of the best characters and the best writing, but it was just one of those ones where it needed more time in the oven to bake, you know? Wonderful game, but it definitely needed time in the oven. You know, not a huge amount. I reckon they could have taken another 6 months and the game would have been near perfect. But yeah, it's an unfortunate one. But also, like, I understand for the set of given circumstances that were provided. You know how it is. Game studios try and rush things out, and as a result, bish bash bosh, you get something that's like not entirely finished. Which again, I understand. But you know, it works. It was incomplete. Yeah, the actual, like, end was very much rushed. They cut out entire segments of the game. It's actually similar to Baldur's Gate 3, how in Baldur's Gate 3, the entire upper city was cut. That was actually meant to be a playable area, but they ended up writing partway through during it that that they were just not able to finish the upper city within, like, a reasonable amount of time. So they ended up, like, kind of cutting out the entire upper city as content. There we go. There we go. Nice. And to think they had Florence Welch record for it as well. That's really cool. For those who don't know, Florence Welch is from Florence and the Machine, the like recording artist who isn't around as much anymore, but still. You know, I changed my mind. I don't want to make another ruined building. Nah, nah. Away with thee. Away. 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 Gone. Thank you. And of course, Shadow Aisha, thank you very much for the mwah, mwah, back your way. 𝔂𝓸𝓾𝓻, 100% yes. I hope you can play together. For sure. I would love to, like, do that. I also was, like, I grabbed Malim. Because, like, okay, so I got the presents that everyone sent me for my birthday. Because I finally was able to pick them up from the FSP studio. And, like, a bunch of Netherlings sent me, like, lots of Pokemon packs. And I, for those who don't know, I don't know anything about Pokemon. I know, like, very, very little. I haven't touched Pokemon in years and years and years. But I got sent a bunch of little Pokemon booster packs. And I was like, huh. I don't know if I should. What do I do with these? And I was like, you know what would be a really funny idea for a stream? If I go and I grab, like, someone who gives a who is like into Pokemon, right? Like Malim, who, like, I think there's a clip of, like, him screaming and shaking, and, like, got him to do a hand cam where, like, I'm doing the hands and he's there, and I just have to constantly refer to Malim as, like, is this any good? Is this a good one? Is this good? What's this one? And, like, Malim is there, like, screaming and shaking as I pull something, and I'm like, so this one's good, right? 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 I don't know why, but I feel like that would be, like, really funny, you know? Please do it. Like, I thought that would be, like, such a cute idea. That would be funny. I think it would be funny. Because, like, it's just me there being generally clueless. And, like, being like, huh. So is this extra shiny Pikachu something good? Hey, what's this? Should I put this in a card sleeve? You know, I feel like that's, like, vibes. I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry. No, but a huge thank you to the Netherling that sent the Pokemon cards, you know? If you get a really rare one, would you keep it? I'm probably gonna keep, like, all of them, to be honest. It was a gift from a Netherling. Like, of course I'm gonna keep it all. Like, I don't get rid of, like, anything that Netherlings send me. I keep, like, 100% of it. Like, if it can fit in my suitcase, I keep it. That's my rule. I keep it, and there's, like, a place for it. I keep 100% of, like, everything Netherlings send me. That's just, like, the way it should be. Like, if you have sent me a thing, it's probably in my house. Or my apartment, I should say. I don't have a house. Listen, I have an apartment. A house in this economy. Did you get the stickers through? Yes, the stickers got through as well. I got the stickers. I've already started hiding them around the FSP office. Then we grab that there. I like how this looks in the daylight. That's like nice. That's a cozy little thing. I think we should make like a main street again. Like something like along here, maybe. There should be like a road in and out of town along here, I think. Here we go. Nice. There we go. Good. 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 Yeah, don't worry. I got everything. I got everything. I mean, a keychain and a bookmark. I know. I've got it. Like it's all in the box next to me. It's all like in a box next to me. And I'm bringing it all home with me. Oh goodness. And of course, Kay, sorry for taking so long to get to you. Usually I watch you in the morning while I work, but today I'm watching you while getting ready for bed. Oh, well, you know what? By the time you wake up, there'll be another stream. So the heck, you know, it's all good. There is no escaping me. It's perfect. You're gonna wake up and fall asleep to me. It's gonna be just right because we got another stream today as well. And of course, Vanya, Netherbrand's blaze-lust-loving boy kisser. Good morning, Netherlings and Zanny. It's already been 4 months, but it feels like 1 month. Well, it feels like 1 month. Well, that happens. Don't think about it too much. Let's make a pond. You know, don't think about it. I'd suggest not thinking about it. You know, a day, a month, a week, a year, a decade. Who needs to worry about how long you've been at the club? All you need to worry about is if you're having a good time. And if the answer's yes, then it's perfect. Time's not real in the club anyway. Exactly. Right? Why do you think you fall asleep? We specialize in the cozy energy. My days, my months, my years. Bruh. Oh, don't pick up that habit from Nayu. Don't do it. Don't do it. No, don't do it. Don't do it. That'll be good. Oh. Yeah, you know what? Let's like build the main street kind of. I don't know, this is so in the center and it's, I feel like I want to make everything kind of tightly packed around here. I like the idea of a tightly packed thing. Oh, too late, my days. But thank you very much, Vanya. Of course, huge love to you. And thank you for the 15 months. Good God, has it really been that long? I hope you're patting Berry Zanny and the jelly plushie on your lap, cackling like an evil Bond villain. Mongo lunch. Oh, don't you worry. Oh, by the way, I kidnapped another Pape from the studio. I accidentally stole another Pape. I gotta stop accidentally stealing things from FSP headquarters. Because, like, I was packing up my stuff to leave. And, like, the Zanny Pape they gave me accidentally ended up in my bag. And I ended up taking it home. So Yet again, Zander Netherbrand has accidentally committed theft from the FSP studio. Like, again, from another Pape. It's two separate times now I've stolen Papes from the studio. And, like... So, it... Better bring it back. I have to bring it back. I have to bring it back. The kleptomania needs to stop. As if your past thefts were an accident. The first one was an accident. The phone stand, that was not an accident. I'll admit I stole that to this day. I needed a phone stand, and I didn't want to get one. And they have these, like, First Stage Reality Studios production branded phone stands that are made of metal. And, like, I told management ages ago that I wanted one. And, because, like, you know, I don't have a phone stand, and I've been using, like, I think it was, like, a car phone holder. Like, you know, the little, like, sat-nav holders. I'd been using one of them to hold my phone while I streamed. And I was like, I kind of want, like, one of the reality branded ones. And they were like, well, we can't really give you one. And I was like, what if I just stole one? And my were like, what? And I was like, you know, I'm staying in Japan for a month. This was back in November. You need to give me, like, a little holder while I'm there. What if I just didn't return it? What if I just... What if I just got it and then didn't give it back to the tech people? And they were like, I mean, we'd say you shouldn't do that. And I'm like, yeah. But would the tech people stop me if I just walked off with it? And they were like, they might. And I'm like, do you think the tech people would? And they're like, no. I was like, so I can take it? And they're like, we don't approve. And I'm like, but mine? And like, okay, but yours? And I'm like, because, like, you know, sometimes you just gotta do the thing. A little lamp there. This guy, the flawless negotiation of who's going to stop me? The menace you are? Look, I'm a strong believer that, you know, if you don't ask, you don't get. You should ask. If you want something, you know, there's no shame in asking. If you don't ask, you don't get. So, what's the harm in, you know, seeing if you can get? You know what I mean? I wonder if we can mess with the water here a little bit. Oh wait, that looks kind of cute. Like, that was like a little meteor strike or something. Oh, that's kind of cute. Oh wait, I really like that. I kind of like how hilly this place is. It's very, like, cozy. You know? So that's when you steal. You can say you asked for it first. I'm gonna just take it anyways. I'm keeping it safe, right? I'm keeping it safe. I'm repping the Reality Studios brand. But yeah, no, I did that. I did that, and then I was like, that's cool. Because, you know, I felt like I needed, you know, like a little phone holder. Because you need a little phone holder. And then the pape fell into my bag. And then the other pape has also fallen into my bag, but I'm returning that. And the Nessa berry's on my bed. I cuddled with it last night. I cuddled with the Zani Nessa berry, which is cute. Yeah. His wings really nice. His wings really nice. I noticed they got my tattoo flipped on, like, some of the Nessa berries, and some of them they don't have my tattoo flipped. So I'm like, ha! Who did that? Who did that? Will the Nessa berries ever rerun? Do you want me to... I'm gonna do that thing where the Incubus is kind of fucking really straight with everyone. Let's go. During Pride Month, right? Probably not. Probably not. The Nessa berries were something that, like, took way more investment from upper management than, like, they're normally fine with. And, like, it was definitely a thing where, like, it was a hugely limited run. Like, there's a certain amount of stuff that, like, upper management is fine with investing in, and then there's, like, you know, because physical goods are always more difficult for companies like any VTube companies. It's always very difficult to, like, get those physical goods and manage to, like, go through all of the rigmarole in order to get them, like, done. That doesn't mean that it's impossible, but it does mean that, like, it's one of those times where it's not our choice. It's like the upper management, and they're going to be hesitant towards that kind of stuff. You know, physical goods are always just such a difficult thing, and it's why so many like VTube companies all get their stuff from like this, or all get their goods from the same handful of factories, because all the companies that you know, so every single like VTuber corp that you know, will probably get their stuff from the same handful of factories. And, like, those handful of factories offer, like, their own limited run of, like, default goods that can be made with sort of, like, copy-paste aesthetics on them. And then from there, if you want anything that's, like, not default, you either have to find a separate factory for it, or it has to be sort of, like, to the point where there's enough demand for them to, like, do something like that. So it's kind of like the whole thing where there's like that extra level of concepting that like goes into doing something like an Esoberry, and a lot of the times like it takes a lot. So yeah, that's me being like kind of the straight talking business incubus with all of you for like how that stuff works. That's cute. That's cute. And Kyo, thank you very, very much for the 9-month, or Kaio. Hi, Kyo, Kaio. Yeah. What's up, darling? Thank you very, very much for the 9 months. Hey, puppy. Hey, hey. We have guests. We have Hakitos here. We have Hakitos here. Okay. You behave now. You behave now. I don't like how this house looks. The aesthetic's fucking with me. I must destroy it. The aesthetic didn't fit me. And Carla, Golden Kiddo's High Priestess. So, I've let Hakka name a baby cow before, and we have another baby cow that needs a name. Would you like to name him? Ooh. Ooh. Why, yes, I shall name the baby cow Mephistopheles. What do we think? Baby cow Mephistopheles. How very demonic of you. When you need to name a baby cow, so you call it Mephistopheles. What a long name. You can call him Mephisto for short. You can tell, if I ever have a child, they're gonna love the name that I give them. Methy? Methy too, I guess. That. Methy, yeah, Mephisto. Me recalling when I studied Gautier's Faust in school. See, yeah, yeah. Never say I'm not the absolute most incubusin. Cute sunflower, nice. This is such a fancy house. That's a nice little fancy house. I like that one. That feels really, like, organic and unique. I also think we should give it a bit of a garden as well. Just drag this out a bit. Grab a fence. And do this. Call the cow Mimi for short. Never, never. There we go. Oh, hey, hi, boss. Also, hello, afternoon stream. I guess I have to be normal again, having my sleep schedule accidentally sync up with your EU schedule. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. We've got another stream tonight. I haven't made the waiting room yet because I slept in. But, I slept in. But, like, there will be another stream. Don't you worry. We're doing 2 streams today. Which I hope you're ready for. I don't know what I'm doing tonight. I think I might do Thief Simulator again or something like that. I feel like in the mood for some action. You know, something where I hit people over the head with crowbars and take their stuff. That type of thing. I don't know. Maybe. Depends on how my mood takes me. Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Something like that. You know? You get what I mean? I'm feeling like an actual gamer game. Because I've done a lot of talking this week. And as much as I know you guys love to hear me yap, at the same time as well, I also am, like, present of the fact that, you know, I'm a VTuber. I should probably, like, play games at some point. You know, I'm like, maybe I should actually, like, you know, play those video games things at some point. You know, those silly little things. I can still vouch. Oh goodness. Wait, I can still wait. How do I can still vouch for you just rambling about D&D one of these days and letting us learn. Oh, for sure. You still yap a lot even if you game. I do. It's a very powerful power of mine. You know, I can say that I do love some good yapping. This is my first time joining a Zanny stream, and so far I very much enjoy the vibes of chat and Zanny. Let me tell you, darling, the vibes of the Netherlings in chat are immaculate, okay? I can't even lie, no word of a lie. I pride myself, myselves, plural, oh my days. I pride myself on how wonderful, like, the Netherlings in my chat are. They do me so proud. They're so welcoming. They're really chill. I've never seen, like, and honestly, it's rare to see, like, a chat replicate the energy of, like, me so great. Like, my Netherlings are perfect. Like, I don't care. I'm that parent that's like, they're perfect. My kids are perfect. What are you talking about? What do you mean, like, your kids are perfect? What do you mean? If you say your kids are perfect, then that's wrong because my kids are perfect, you know? It's that one. I'm that parent. I'm like a dance mom. I'm like there going, that's crazy that your kid got a solo this week when she can't dance. That's crazy. Maybe you should look at my kids. It's crazy your kid got a solo this week when she can't dance. Not the dance moms again. Ashley, what are you doing? And then Zula, thank you very much for the 1 month. What? I think you two bugging because I swear I only walked into the club a week ago. Anyways, hi everyone. Oh yeah, hi, hey Incubus. Hey Azula. Welcome on in, darling. And of course, congratulations on the 1 month. You have made an absolute splash. Welcome on in here. Get in here, right? Oh, and Katie, Netherbrand's resident hamster, thank you for the super. Hey, either way, we learn from the best. Damn straight you learn from the best. There are no... Listen, y'all are little devils to rival me at this point. You guys are absolutely devilish. Oh, what if we built, like, around the... I feel like maybe we should build the town here. Because all of this is nice and kind of spiderwebbed, but I think that maybe having this, like, old fort at the top and then making it feel like the town sort of sprang to life alongside the fort is, like, really nice. Hey, and Riri, thank you very much for the gifted membership, darling. Cheers to you. Thank you very, very much. Lovely to have you here. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hi there. Hi. Wait a minute. Is this a lurkling? Is this a lurker? Is that a lurkerling? Is that a lurkerling? Hi there. We love lurkers here. We love the little lurklings. Lurklings are always hugely appreciated. I'm not here often, sorry. I never apologize for not being here. Never never apologize for not being here. You're a person with a life. Like, heck, I'd rather have you going out there and doing cool stuff than, like, sitting here all the time watching stream. Like, you know, listen. I'd rather have you out and about doing cool stuff, okay, living your life, than being stuck all the time with stream, okay? That's one thing I adore about the Netherlings. You guys actually are, like, doing cool stuff. You guys have cool lives. I love hearing about you guys just living your own lives, having, like, fun, doing your things, hearing those little wins and big wins and all of that. Like, I adore hearing all about all of that. So, yeah, no, never apologize for not being able to make it to stream. Nah. Like, the stream's always going to be here. I'm here twice a day. Like, you can come by whenever you want, but, like, a Netherling is a Netherling, and I've said that since the beginning. A Netherling is a Netherling, you know? No change there. That's a simple fact, you know? A Netherling is a Netherling, exactly. We lived by that. We live by that. That's the way of things. There we go. And of course, Vanya. Vanya, thank you very much for the gifted membership. Tee-hee. Hee-hee-hee-hee. Thank you very, very much, darling. And of course, lovely to see you, Blazeless-loving boy kisser. Great name. I still find that name funny every time I see it. A Netherling is a Netherling. Exactly. Exactly. And heck, all sorts end up in this club. I'm only here. I'm only not here against my will because jobs are apparently necessary. So here's what you do. Here's what you do. You turn your boss into a Netherling, right? And then once you've turned your boss into a Netherling, convince them to let you watch at work. That's the plan, okay? Oh, let's make this a small little tower, actually. My boss would murder me, sadly. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to go to the company books, and what you're going to do is edit them so it looks like more profit is coming in each month than what is coming out. Or what is being, like, submitted. Then you're going to report your boss to his superiors for embezzlement, okay? Then your boss will get fired and you get a new boss. And then you see if that boss is willing to let you watch me at work. And if that works, then what you'll want to do is keep doing it over and over again until you find someone that's going to do that. Furthermore, okay? What you'll want to do is when you go into the bookkeeping, okay, provided that you're using a standard setup of like Payeye or Paye or Sage, depending on what your company bookkeeping is going to be, it should automatically edit the tables. So you'll want to just adjust the turnover. Now, what you'll do is you'll need to adjust the petty cash turnover, so cash payments. You'll want to adjust the cash payments so there's no direct tracking on there, because if it's card payments, they can easily track it back. So make sure that it's the cash part that you edit. Misreport the cash as being higher and make it look like it's a mistake that happens a few times. Now, you'll want to do it on separate days and make sure that it links up to your boss's schedule of when they're in the building, that the cash is lower on those days, that the reports are lower on those days, okay? So then you'll want to raise the regular amount of cash that comes in on the days that the boss is not there. So it looks like the days that he's coming in, he's embezzling from the rest of the week, and make the cash on those days really low so it's noticeable to a superior. Okay? That's how you do it. Now, if you're using Sage or PAYE for the payroll, it should automatically update all of the pay slips that your boss receives to not look suspicious. So In case none of you know, Netherbrand is an accountant, and I used to work summers for her. So this is I can see why Hakka loves Sani so much. Yeah. Netherbrand, what do you... So, I had to get taught that. So I got taught that as, like, things to watch out for when you're, when I was doing it. So I had to keep an eye out for people who might be, like, embezzling. So, in order to catch embezzling, you have to know how to embezzle. That's, like, a whole thing. So, yeah. The embezzlee becomes the embezzler. You're so real for that. Hell yeah, you gotta know the game to catch the players. Oh, goodness gracious me. And of course, nah, thank you for the super. Would abducting people also be counted as thievery? You know what, I think that's just regular old kidnapping, you know? Which the Netherlings do have continued to show a proclivity towards. So, you know, I would say continue to do the most. Continue to do the most, Netherlings. You never disappoint. Netherlings never disappoint with the crimes they're able to commit. Never. There we go. Oh, that looks cute. That can go in the corner there. Although it does feel like a very big house. I want to shrink it a bit. Make it go there. I do want to add, like, a tower, but I think maybe I should do that thing where I add towers to, like, the side of the road here, and then make them larger. Oh, that'll be good. Yeah, that looks cute. And then what we can do is we can, like, style that out with windows. But we'll put it next to the road out of town, so it feels like a lookout tower. And then what we'll do is we'll do the thing. And Azula, thank you very much for the super. Plot twist, you become the boss. True! That would also be good if you can get your if you can get your boss fired from their position, and then you use that opening to sort of, like, apply for their job. That would work. That's a good move. That's a very strong move. That's a really strong opening, actually, you know? Sometimes you gotta make your own opportunities. Yeah, that'll work. There we go. So that's going to be like our road into town. Here we go. That'll work. That'll work. And of course, Lucid as well. Thank you very much for the super. Remember, chat, when you embezzle, spend it on merch. Yes, June brides, something, something. There are June brides. Thank you, Lucids. And of course, Vanya Club Netherbrand's Blaze Loving Boy Kisser. Be gay and do crimes. Remember that, Netherlings. It is Pride Month. You know, finish Pride Month, and then we have Wrath Month afterwards, which, you know, I'm looking forward to that. Then, what is it? Lust has to go somewhere in there. I think that's maybe February. And then, I don't know, we have to find the other seven. Then I guess the 7 deadly sins, and then that leaves 5 months left over for the year, so I'm guessing those are just the 5 months of shame. So, you know, it's a busy old time. And of course, Lavi Leonidas, thank you very much. Too complicated. Can we just kiss and go home? Sure, that sounds like a good time. Honestly, kissing, that's such energy. This seems like a lot of work. I'd like to kiss and go home now, please. This seems like work. Is kissing and going home on the table? Can we do this? I would rather kiss and go home. Is this a possibility? Oh, what we'll do is we'll put this here. Okay, those are good for like basic prefab houses. I like that. We'll change the color on a couple of these as well, just to make it feel more unique. Like that, and change the roof color to like that. Yeah, that's nice. There we go. And of course, Carla, 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻's High Priestess. Zanny, there is no money coming in. I work at a public library. We'll just cut his breaks then. Wait, don't do that. Wait, don't do that. Wait, don't do that. Wait, no. Wait, no. Wait, no. Wait, don't take that advice. Oh, no. I will not do that. Oh, good. Wait. I can't frame him for embezzling. Okay, just cut his brakes. My goodness, you're a little too quick on that response, Annie. Oh, goodness. And Manu, thank you for the gifted membership, Manu. Thank you very, very much. And whoever hath received, I do hope you enjoy. Go on, get in here, Netherlings. Get on in here. Oh my goodness, he said it too casually. It's fine. Don't think about it. It's fine. Just don't think about it. If you don't think about it, it's not real. Oh goodness. And of course, Lavi Leonidas yet again. Actually, I have a better idea. How about you just embezzle my lips with that talkative mouth of yours and call it a day? How is my Riz, Zanny? Very nice. Very, very nice, you know? What could I say? We might have to do some balancing on the books. Call some things, see if we can get the accounts out of the black and into the red. Goodness. We'll see if we can rebalance our finance sheets. You know? See if we can open the payroll and get a good spread. Oh goodness. You guys are terrible. It's your fault I'm like this. I blame all of you. And Azulula, thank you very much for the gifted membership, darling. Cheers to you. Whoever hath received, thank you very, very much. Thank you very, very, very much. Oh, goodness. Fight me. Fight me. Just fight me. When the mods just go, fight me. Fight me now. Fight me this moment. The Incubus cannot be continued. Someone needs to stop him. Someone needs to stop him. Someone please stop him. Oh, goodness. And of course, I hope you enjoyed the gym. And of course, hey, Nazexe, thank you very much. The slow typer, welcome to the Netherbrand. Welcome on in. It's wild here. Enjoy the cabaret of ASMR that we have tucked away. We gotta enjoy the cabaret of ASMR. I've been like, I'm so crazy. Like, okay, so like, I'm so like unhinged when it comes to editing ASMR. I think I've told you guys this before. I like ASMR and like editing it and like it itself is like one of my weird passion obsessions, past sessions. Where like I do not trust using like editing bots or programs. I must do it myself by hand, which makes me sound insane. And that's because I am. But like I don't trust like editing bots. I don't trust like any of the click removals or the automatic like sound dampeners or any of that stuff, or like the automatic compressors. I don't trust it. I don't trust it. It doesn't. It doesn't. It's a lie. It's lying to me. okay? I think they lie to me. So, like, I make a point of going through and, like, editing each individual second by hand. And, like, making sure that, like, if there's a pop, I manually remove it. And then, like, bandage the sound myself. Like, I have to. No, I get that. The software isn't reliable enough. Right? It's not. It's not. And, like, yeah, sure, I could pay, like, ridiculous amounts for, for a program that maybe kind of half does some of it for me. But even then, I would need to go back and I'd need to recheck everything that it does, right? And I'm like, what's the point of getting something if you need to double check its work? You know? Like, I feel like if you're having to double check the work of something that, like, maybe I'm being crazy, but I feel like if you're having to double check the work of something that you tell to do it automatically and you're still having to do, like, fixes, then why not just do it yourself? And that way you know it's going to be done to your standard. You know? Like, why do I, what, you know? Maybe I'm being crazy, but, like, at least if I do it, I know that I'm going to do it right. And I'm not just going to do it right, I'm going to do it my way. Which is obviously the best way. You know? And of course, Miss Munchkins, thank you very much for the 6 months. I just woke up in the middle of the night to Zanny. What a treat to my insomnia in 6 months post-birthday week. Hell yeah. Welcome, welcome. Get in here. We're doing a stream at a time that we don't normally do streams. Why? Because heck. Because, you know, sometimes when you're in Japan, you can't do things at the times you normally do them. I used to do streams at this time when I lived in Japan for a month back in November. I used to do them here occasionally, and that was always an interesting time because I'd get like a lot of different Netherlings in and out that wouldn't normally get to see me, like live. So I really do like when I'm able to, you know, essentially get like a whole caboodle of people that wouldn't normally get to see me live and would be stuck in VOD gang, getting to like swing by and be like, oh my gosh, it's happening. The sacred texts predicted this day, you know? Sacrifice. There is going to be a stream later as well at the normal time. I just wanted to do 2 today because of the fact that I didn't do 1 yesterday because I was EP. And you know, sometimes like when you're EP, you're like honk shoeing too close to the sun. You know, you're like, because like, I don't know, I've fallen asleep almost on stream. I want to say like 2 or 3 times now, maybe more. Like, not like now, but like in the past, I have had little like EP moments where I have like nodded forward and like almost nodded off during stream. Which like kind of wild. Not gonna lie. Oh, goodness. 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻, right? 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻. I like the little EP moments, though. You know, I've sometimes eeped myself almost during stream. But that's also because of the fact that I'll have, like, I don't know, some sort of, like, late night thing to do. And Zanny sleep stream when? You know, a sleep stream would be kind of funny. Me being like, I'm literally just sleeping. I don't know, maybe a sleep stream. A sleep stream might be interesting. You know? Wait, actually, let me put my jacket on. It's a little bit cold now. I'm in that place where, like, do you snore while you sleep? No, weirdly, I don't. I've never been a snorer. I've always been more of a, like a sort of, like, occasional talker? I don't know. Sometimes I'll say words, but, like, they won't make any sense. Like, I've been told before that I occasionally just say, like, the odd word here and there, but, like, nothing, like, crazy. Sometimes I'm like, you know. Although I do move. I move a lot. I'm a fidget. I fidget like crazy when I sleep. I fidget a lot. I've been told that I'm, like, terrible for how much I fidget when I sleep. Like, a lot. I'm, like, jumping around, getting up and getting down, like, going wild. I turn over. I, like, grab onto things. I will latch onto someone and just not let go. All right? Like, I am not built to, I am not built to stay still while I sleep. I move. I'm burning. I like the gym too much to the point where I'm burning calories when I'm meant to be sleeping because of how much I'm rolling around and, like, grabbing things. Because, you know, brain gotta be active. I didn't mean to place that there, but I like it there. I want to do something unique with the road. The road in and out of town, I want to do something unique with this road. Not that road. This road. Not that road. This road. I want to do something unique with it. I'm not sure what, though. I changed my mind. I know what I want to do. We move this to here. Swivel it. Here. So we sit it just there. There. Teehee. Do you hog the bed? Yes. Unashamedly so. Unashamedly so. Like, listen. 70 to 80% of the bed is mine. You get what's left over. That's just the way of things. I'm sorry. 70 to 80% of the bed is mine. Like, that's just the way of it. And besides, the Netherlings are tiny, so if you guys, like, you know, want to, like, fall asleep there, then, like, you know, you don't even need to worry about space. Yeah, this will work. This will look good. Here we go. Here. Good. Maybe not. Ooh, I have an idea. Get rid of that. Drop that to there. No, I feel like that works to have that there, but the roof needs to be narrower there. And then if we blend the roofs, put that up to there. And then we grab... Oh, you know what? I can get rid of this window by dragging it to here. And then I'll use some of the classic arrow slits. There. I can't tell if what I'm making is, like, ugly or not. Wait. I have a friend who speaks perfect Korean when sleeping, even though he's not that good IRL and stopped speaking it decades ago. That's crazy. Wait, I've heard, like, stories, like, similar to that, with, like, people taking, like, head injuries and then, like, speaking, like, perfect French and stuff like that. I always find those so crazy. Like, oh, what was it? Like, there was the dude, there was, like, the British dude who was in, like, a motorbike crash, and then he came out speaking, like, fluent French. Like, what? How does that even work? I have no idea. Right. Maxed language stats. It hit a part of the certain brain that holds language. Right. I'm like, bro, why did you get a cheat code with learning a language? I have to struggle. Right. Like, bro, what do you mean? All it takes is one good head injury and you get a whole language. My netherlings hit me in the head with a chair all the time, and I don't get a new language out of it. I don't come out here speaking Korean or something. I don't get to min-max my stats. Guys, can you... guys, I need you to, like, try harder when hitting me in the skull, okay? You must not have hit the sweet spot yet. Experiment a little bit. Yeah, no. Figure out where you can aim. I got a head injury as a child and I still don't know my native language. Bruh, what is this, right? I don't like how wide this is. We need to change that. There we go. That's better. That's betterer. There we go. Yeah, I like that more. And then we can add the flags to the top as well. There we go. So perhaps the session to bring the controls language damage because that happened. Brain forgot what the native language is and probably heard French somewhere. Right? Foreign accent syndrome. Typically, it only changes the accent, but the name suggests there's a few instances of people speaking entirely different languages. Right? It's so weird, but also, like, it's like a stat boost. But what if we hit you too hard and you forgot us? That would actually be crazy. If I forgot the Netherlings... I don't think I could forget the Netherlings. I think that's impossible. And Katie, Glad Netherbrand's resident hamster. Since you asked for it, bonks you, bonks you, bonks you, bonks you. Oh no, bonks you. Proceeds to bonk you. Aggressively. Oh goodness. Well, thank you very much. I still don't know anything but English. And like, how to not die if I live in Spain. That's it. Although I did really appreciate living in Barcelona. Barcelona's a lovely place to live. Very chill. Love the pace of life over there. I checked. I found my, like... Okay, so I found my school timetable. My schedule from when I was living in Barcelona. So I found it, okay, the other night while I was going through... I want to say like a week ago. When I was going through like a bunch of my old boxes, I found my school schedule. And I was like looking through the entire schedule for like what my school timetable was like while I was studying there, right? And I was like, huh, I wonder like what, because I was trying to remember like, because you know, when you find stuff, I was like, how many did I like, how did I do over there, right? And I was looking through, I couldn't believe it when I looked at it and saw that I only did like 8 hours of like, it was 6 to 8 hours of like timetabled lessons a week. It was 6 to 8 hours of lectures a week. And I was like, what? Like, total. And I was like, what? What? I learned so much when I was there that, like, it didn't feel like I was only doing 6 to 8 hours and then getting, like, the rest of the week just to do whatever I wanted with. What? And, like, I think back and I'm like, I've learned so much more there than, like, my before. That... Like, I learned so much more there than, like, anywhere else I studied. And I'm like, huh, maybe, like, the change of pacing is, like, good for that particular type. Because a lot of it was independent study as well. But, like, only, like, 6 to 8 hours of timetabled lessons a week is, like, kind of crazy when I was looking at it. And I was like, huh. And it was like all of the classes were like starting past midday. And it was like, yeah, because I remember them being like, oh yeah, we want our students rested, but we also want them to like have lives. And I'm like, what? Healthy relationships with work? What? And like, I was like and then I'm like, wait a minute, that was the part of like education that I aced. Wait, what? That's crazy. So, like, I think certain types of, like, I think that particular, like, brand of, like... I think that particular brand sounds fake but ideal, right? Like, I think that particular brand of, like, education kind of fit me down to the ground. Because, like, that was where I got my highest grades, learned the most, and I didn't feel, like, pressured to do a bunch of stuff, which is, like, really cool. And at the same time as well, like, that was, like, how do I put it? That was like the ideal for me, because it felt like I was able to, because most of it was independent study. I was able to be like, oh, well, I struggle with this thing, so I can just wait until I'm back in the classroom on like Monday, and then I can focus on like the other things that I'm not struggling with and have those ready to present. And I'm like, bruh, units that good are hard to find, right? I was like, who, how, where? Also, I'm loving how the town is starting to look. That's really nice. Like, that's really cute. I'm really loving how this is done. Like, I think I want a really big hill, like here, or here. I think here, actually. I think, like, a really high hill here that, like, kind of towers over the little tower here would be really, really nice. Because then it's going to feel like this whole town was, like, built in a dip or a valley. And I like that. I like the idea of building in a dip or a valley. Oh, and that naturally feeds into like the little crater here as well. Oh, yeah, that's good. And then we can run maybe a couple of houses on this hill, and it'll feel like it naturally feeds down. I kind of wish the tiny glade plots were a little bigger. Yeah, I wish they were a little bigger as well. But I think the size also challenges your creativity just a little bit as well. You know? Hi. Hi. It challenges you to kind of, like, figure out what you can fit in this, like, tiny space, in this tiny glade. And I kind of like that. Because, you know, it means you're not building a sprawling urban metropolis, but at the same time, you also kind of have to, like, do the thing. We could build homes into the hill. It could look hobbity. That's what I was thinking. I wanted some maybe, like, houses that were, like, built not necessarily, like, into the hill, but on the hill, you know? Like, that feels like a really, really good place there. So what I'm thinking is, like, a natural path that people would take would probably be, like, this is by someone's front door, but you know what? When have people ever not been willing to walk by people's front doors? So we could, like, walk by here. And if you look at, like, this, there's, like, a natural divot in scale between these two areas here. Do you see how there's, like, the little rise there and the little divot there? I feel like people would walk along here. And end up on that little path there. You know? And that's cute. I like how hilly the landscape is. We've never built anything on, like, a bunch of hilly lands before. I kind of like it. But I just realized you're so close to 4 million views. Tee-hee. 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 I'll just get FSP to buy more. Oh my days. Nah, it's like a thing. I didn't even know. To be honest, I don't keep count of, like, views or anything like that. I think I've mentioned it before. I don't really, like, keep track of, like, numbers. Because I feel like when you, like get too deep into numbers, you kind of lose the perspective of, like, the community, you know? Getting too deep into numbers is, like, a really quick way to lose sight of, like, the community aspect. Just as a side note, that's not me being a bitch. That's me being, like, you know, that's me being, like, you know, getting too deep and too focused on, like, the numerical side of things is, like, a way to end up kind of losing, I want to say, like, the context of stuff. Not context, it would be like if I got, like, super into, like, the idea of, like, oh, I must, like, maximize my subscriptions. I must maximize, like, anything. Like, then that you don't see... Then you don't see your audience as your audience anymore. It just becomes, you know, subscribers and content. And, like... I don't know. Content just doesn't feel right. You know? It's the difference between, like... How do I phrase this? It's like the difference between, like, pre-Mr. Beast YouTube and post-Mr. Beast YouTube, you know? Like, that kind of feeling, you know? Like, getting into numbers is just something that, like, I don't do, you know? Yeah, I see that, right? I like to try and see myself as more in, like... Even though VTubing's a new thing, I prefer to think of myself as, like, in the more kind of old school, in the way of the way I want to go about things, you know? And the way I want to, like, tailor myself. I think that's probably, like, the way I want to describe it. I want to try and, like, lean more into the old school way of things. The way that we kind of have a bit of nostalgia for, you know? Oh, that's pretty, actually, having that there. Oh, do you think if we added another window, we could make it... Oh, that's good. It cuts in a bit too much, though. I kind of like that there. You can tell when it becomes less about the community and more about the numbers, yeah. And that's never going to happen. That's not going to happen with me. Like, that's not going to happen with me. I don't want a bajillion numbers or anything like that. I just want to be cozy. I just want to be a cozy little guy. Which sounds like a strange thing, but I just want to be a cozy little guy. Oh, I like how this person has so many, like, flowers outside. We'll grab, like, a thin path. Oh, and a pumpkin as well. We'll grab a thin path. Can we make this, like, thinner? And hey, Nelly 𝓂𝓸𝓼𝓽, welcome on in. Thank you for the raid. Come on, get on in here. Get on in here, darling. Let's go. Welcome in, raiders. Lovely to have you here. We're playing some Tiny Glade. We're playing a cozy little EP game. It's one of my favorite games. I love playing this. It's a game about building tiny towns. And heck, I don't know about you guys, but tiny towns are cute. So... Tiny towns. Fuck yeah. Welcome on in. Welcome on in. Alright, let's get... Oh, you know what would be cute here? If we added some of those banners. Oh, maybe... I need something to fill the space there. Maybe a window or something? Or like... But like one of the little like churchish windows? Or like... maybe like... there needs to be something to fill the space there. Maybe like a little attic window. Like a little attic window would be cute. And slash. Welcome, raiders. Hell yeah. Welcome on in. Get in here. That works. I kind of want it a little bit smaller, but like, that works. There we go. That's cute. Oh, like from that. I don't think I can... Maybe I could add that to this window if I did this. Oh, I can get it like there with the window. Ooh, let's make this a little bit more centered. No, you will go center. There. Yeah, that'll do it. Oh, you know what? I know what needs to go there. I know what needs to go there. We'll grab this. I know what needs to go here, chat. I know. Grab that. Oh, where did that go? I have no idea where that went. All right, well, what we'll do, I know what needs to go here, chat. We grab this here, grab this, bring this down to here, get rid of that, drag this down a bit, put this here, drag this in, here we go, grab this, put this here, grab this, drag it down another tiny bit, just to there. And with a little tiny smidge of luck, we drag this bit up by a few centimeters. Grab this. And, oh, just a little bit more. Just a little bit more. I still want this, like, built into the mountainside. There we go. Grab a door. There. And we'll just take this pumpkin and put it here. And add a little window. Because little windows make a big difference. Nice. And now we'll just adjust the balcony to fit here. And here. Ta-da! Cute little house. Cute little, like, inside house. Alright, that's adorable. And Spades, Alistair's beloved, thank you very, very much for the gifted membership. Let's go. Let's go. First time hearing him say chat. Chato. 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 Make him stop, sir. We have company here. Stop. Stop. Alright, I'm putting headphones on. Not in front of the guests, please. Not in front of the guests. Listen, the guests need to know. This is like a way of things. It's a way of things. It's a way of things, bruh. Do you want to do this with me in vain? Please say yes. Yes. That's very early. Yes. Hakka's invited me to do a thing and said, are you free to do this? Say yes. Yes, 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 yeah. What the Hakka? Yes, yes. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Yes. Also, stream says hi. There we go. He's purpling. Bro, the burb doesn't stop. The burb just messages me. Burb is like, the burb's just like, I am going to message you now. Can you call Hakka a B word too? A bitch? But like, I've not been like solicited into harassing Hakka yet. Usually we're sweet to each other. I mean, normally Hakka and I are sweet to each other. That's how it goes. Please? Pleek. I literally just saw... Okay, not even gonna lie. I saw my notifications and I saw the number going up from like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 plus. And I was like... Either the company's on fire or that's Hakka. I was like, either the company is on fire or Hakka's messaging me. I think it's probably Hakka. Let me check. Hakka never sends one message. Hakka never sends one message. Hakka sends like 50 messages. He's like, do this now, 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 now. And I'm like, okay. Hakka coded? For real, that's Hakka coded. Hakka coded is like, why send one message when I can send 8? It's great. He's like, you will do this with me. It's kind of adorable, though. Not even gonna lie. He gets so excited. He wrote it in all caps? Yes. Yes, Hakka right. Yeah, of course Hakka wrote it in all caps. Of course Hakka wrote in all caps. It's all caps. There's nothing but all caps. It's literally all caps. Of course it's all caps. It's never not all caps with Hakka. Hakka knows how to write in lowercase? What? Zen, you the type to type Discord messages in parts? I kind of type how I speak. So, like, I'll say something and that'll be a message. And then I'll follow it up with, like, something else. And that'll be another message. And I'll be like, you know. So it's not really, like, in parts. It's more of, like, I type in sentences. Or, like, I try and, like, message in the way that I speak. You know. I think that's like, a good way to sum it up. I feel that, yeah. Yeah, otherwise, if I'm typing... Because, like, I have a friend that types in, like, full paragraphs, right? And, like, that's fine, and it brings a lot of information across, and that's cool, but also, like, bitch, I don't want to sit here and wait, like, 5 minutes for you to decide whether you're using, like, an Oxford comma or a Chicago comma, or whatever the other one is. Oh, I don't know what the other one is. All I know is that look, I don't need to sit here and listen to you choose between, like... 2 types of commas, okay? As far as I'm concerned, just get the message across, get the details done, bish bash bosh, jobs are good, okay? I don't know what the other comma is. I don't know what the Chicago comma is. Gunfire? I don't fucking know. Like, I don't know what a Chicago comma is. There we go. Put that there. Also, that roof is way too high. That's better. Fake comma fan. Chicago. I don't know. I just made it up on the spot. Don't take English advice from me. I'm dyslexic. Don't trust me to, like, read. I'm dyslexic as all fuck. I can't read. My name is Xander. I'm 19 and I don't know how to fucking read. I have no clue. Didn't you invent English, though? No. Throwback to that meme. Yes. Listen, alright? Reading's hard. Xander can't drive. He can't read. He just fucking can't. Listen, I can't drive, I can't read, I just fucking can't. I can't with any of this. You know? Also, Heike loving this, like, the big flower garden up here. I actually think that's, like, really nice vibes. Because, like, the hill with, like, the flowers on it looks really good. Oh, that actually is, like, becoming a highlight, kind of. There we go. By the way, is the next stream the same time as usual? Yes, next stream is same time as usual. So what'll happen is the next stream will be, like, regular stream time. So 9 p.m. JST, 8 a.m. EDT, and 1300 GMT. So it's going to be regular stream time. I'll make the waiting room as soon as I'm done here. I don't know what I'm going to be streaming. What do you guys want me to stream tonight? He said the most unprofessional, not consummate entertainer way ever. What do y'all want me to stream tonight? I don't know what I want to do. What do I do? What do I stream tonight? I don't know what I want to do. What should I stream? What should I stream? What do I do? Hand cam? Bro, I've just done 2 of them. 3 of them. I've just done 3 hand cams. Alright, listen, I'm not going to devalue my slut wrists just so you can leer. Okay? Listen, okay? Listen, I gotta make... The next hand cam's gonna have to be a while away now. I'm gonna have to make you all wait a while, alright? You guys are gonna have to wait. That's what's gonna happen. You guys are gonna be waiting for the next hand cam. Y'all are gonna have to be there. You guys are gonna zomboid. Again. I already did zomboid this week. Fallout New Vegas. If only if only we had the perms. The Pokemon cards, I'm gonna make you wait at least a month for that. 2 months. I think another shot of your wrists went viral. Damn it, repost it. I'll have an eye after the stream. I need to have a look at that. I need to see what's happened. Fat Mora? Oh, I wanna play it, but management for engagement. I wanna play it, but like management say they don't like me playing it because of the engagement on it. Like, I want to, so I'm like doing a little bit. Like, you know, I don't want to do it. Like, it's one of those ones where they don't do it. So it's good, and I really like it. But like, it's one of those ones, you know. It's one of those ones where I have to like behave. Cannibal side? Are you? Hunt Showdown, brah. I don't have my big PC. You know what? I will actually like look through, and I'll see if I can maybe do like a blast from the past game. Buckshot roulette. Ooh. I'll see if I can do like an old game that I haven't done for like a very long time, and see if like I can get away with doing it, you know? Like, I'm thinking I could do a bit of a blast from the past game. You know? Screw it. Hit all the cozy games to do Hello Kitty Adventure Island. Valorant, I'd rather stick my dick in a blender. Based. Death Stranding. Oh, I want to get the perms. The perms. I want the perms. Sorry, that like slipped out. That slipped out. That that slipped out. Oh my days. Oh, that slipped out. Well, it's not a lie. It's just an unfortunate truth. New carnival, bro, if only. What if Dragonade? Ooh. And Nanospectrum, thank you for the 15-month being cute stream. Oh well, you're cute every stream. You know what? I've got an idea now. I'm gonna surprise you guys with it. You know what? I got a good idea now. Okay, I think I got an idea. Art stream, like another drawing stream. What if I bought a load of like? What if I bought some drinks and did a tipsy art stream again? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. That sounds horrible. Do it. Do it. I'm scared. Yes, but no, but yes. That could be fun. Why tipsy? Because my art's better when I'm tipsy. Return of Zanny commissions. I mean... Digital, of course. On the... Nintendo Switch games, I need to... Oh, I left my Nintendo Switch back in the UK, and I also need to get the capture card. Oh, I need to do that. I need to ask management about the capture card, actually. That's a good reminder. I need that. Thank you for 5 Simon. Dragon Age. One day, Dragon Age. We did get perms for Dragon Age the Veilguard, but I'd rather die than play that. No, me being like, I want to get food, but where? Me being like, I don't want to play Dragon Age Veilguard. Why? Was it that bad? Listen, okay? Listen, okay? I'm not going to be one of those, could we draw together on magma? I'm not going to be one of those people that complains about the game because, like, it's whatever, right? But, like, at the same time, it was just like, yeah. I didn't like the way the writing was, and they did the cardinal sin for me that I don't like in fantasy writing, where they have everyone talk like it's the modern day with, like, American accents, and that's, like, one of my pet peeves. One of my pet peeves in, like, fantasy is when everyone talks like it's modern day America, and, like, everyone's using, like, modern day American humor. You know? The day we get Mass Effect perms is the day I cheer. We've got them. We've got perms for, like, the trilogy, I think. Wait, can we play it? Please, 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 please. I already have... I might import my Mass Effect 1 save straight into 2, so we can play 2 without having to play 1. Because 1 is cringe, kind of. Scary games, by chance. Zanny does emote commissions when? No idea. No idea. Thank you, 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻. Thank you very, very much. Sarah cool up maybe a shower stream, tee-hee. Maybe. I don't know when I'll do a shower stream. I don't know. I feel like they've been done now. You know, I feel like they're like played out, if that makes sense. I feel like those are just all played out. You know, like they've been done. Like everyone's done one now. It's like, yeah. If I do like something along those lines, I want to try and make it wilder. And I want to make it like more chaotic. I want to do something that's like out there. I want to do something fucking weirder, you know? Like, I think I mentioned this a while ago, and I was like, you know, I want to do something that's a little bit more... Maybe I'm being like a little indie bitch, but like, or like a fucking twee little hipster, but like... I want havoc. You know? Maid outfit stream when? I don't know, maybe I'll do like... I don't know. Also, someone asked about like, what would I use for art? Obviously, I'd use the only program where it's appropriate to make art on it, Microsoft Paint. You know, considering the fact that I don't believe in cheating by letting a computer do the art for me, Microsoft Paint is the real art program, the program of real artists. Okay, everyone knows that Microsoft Paint is for real artists. Okay, Microsoft Paint, anything else, you know, and it's not you doing the art; it's the computer doing the art for you. So true, right? Be different, wax your legs on the stream. Bruh, I don't even think I'm that fucking like I don't know, I'm an anime boy. I'm an anime boy. What is there to do? What is there to wax? I'm an anime boy. There we go. Bruh, I didn't even have nipples on the summer merch. Oh, that's cute. I wanted a bench for ages. I was hoping one of these would drop. Okay, what we'll do is we'll put this... I want to put it up here on the hill. Not that hill, but this hill. I want to put it right here. What's the view like from there? We'll cut down this tree here. We'll cut down these two trees so that it's a prettier view. That's nice. And then if someone sat there, they get the view of... That. That's a nice view. The last time you had a nip in your YouTube thumbnail, you got a bonk from YouTube. I had to go to gay baby jail for like 3 months because I had a nipple in my thumbnail. My days. My days. I can't believe that. I had a nipple in my thumbnail and I had to go to gay baby jail for 3 months for nudity. Nudity. I'm out here with a little anime boy nipple in my thumbnail, and I'm there for 3 months being like lurked on by YouTube, getting ready to bonk the shit out of me. I had to go to gay baby jail for like putting a nipple in something. Like my days. I thought we were in like my gosh. What? Having to draw me without fucking nipples and shit. Absolutely rude, right? Could not believe that. I was shook at that behavior. Oh, actually, I like that there. Wait, that's cute. That feels like the house is like built in layers. I like that. My goodness, rude of them. Right? Let me have my nipples. Like they like coming at me with the nippole. Like, my god, my days. Also, Hakka says, "Hello, Hakitos, love you." There you go. That's your message from Hakka. That's your thing. That's your thing. Did YouTube eat something? No Netherling love? Fine, right. It's... Alright, there we go. No Netherlings, right? How dare? How dare? Hakka's over party, he didn't say hi to the Netherlings. Oh. Now we kidnapped the Hakitos. Now can you call him a B word? No, I'm not escalating the situation. Why do you want your wives to fight? Why do you want this? Why do you desire your wives to fight? What is this? What kind of anime harem are you running here where you want your wives to fight? I have beef with him specifically. What? I don't know. Blame Hakka. Like, I don't know. Send someone else to go beat up Hakka. I want them to fight so I can get in the middle. Here we go. Nice. That'll do. Oh, that was awful. Ah, don't do that. Yeah. I kind of want to, like... Oh, that's perfect for putting in a door, actually. Putting a door right here. And now we'll add a small flower garden. Here. Perfect. Okay, that's really nice. And then we can add another. I really ended up leaning into like flowers in this. I kind of like how flowery this place is. Just draw around the edge. Nice. That's actually really nice. I like how that house is layered. That's cool. You know? By the way, do you know how to fix that sleeve and knot in the lower back area? Because guess whose back hurts again? My days! What? Always with the back problems. My goodness gracious me. Mike, can we nom the flowers? Yes, you can nom the flowers. I think I suggested, like, a way of lying down last time. But it seems like that has not worked. Sorry, I'm 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻. Better be sorry. No, you've told me this before. Just do the thing where you lay with your knees on your side. But the lying down thing helped kind of, but this is different. Shit, I don't know for knots in the lower back. I like, massage is the only thing I know with that. Wait. Spine does the wave. Spine does the waves. Bruh, it's Pride Month. Spines are not allowed to be straight. This month, spines are not allowed to be straight. There we go. Nice. He's got a point. Exactly. Exactly. If your spine's straight this month, you're homophobic. What is homophobic and who lives there? Who's phobic? For fuck's sake. Sigh. LGBT? Lettuce, greens, bacon, tomato? Alright. I think this is like a pretty well-designed little place now. I want to make this a little bit denser, actually. I want there to be like a bit more of a feeling of urban sprawl here. Again, we'll sit this lengthwise. Move out the way, little sheepy. Move out the way. I need you out the way, you little sleepy sheepy. Here you go. And what we'll do is, because that runs parallel now, we can work on building this little bit of road here to run parallel along the building onto the main street here. And that's nice. Hi, Zanny. Hi. 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 Oh, you know what? We'll put the door here as well. So that feels like it's off street. Oh, we need the lamps as well. We need lanterns. I don't think this is my best work, but I think it's pretty good. You know what? Actually, on here we can have a lamp just like laying down there, which will be nice. Oh, all you guys talking about how, yeah, how your backside is making me want to stretch out. Yeah. Oh. Oh, much better. Oh. There we go. Much better. Crunch, crunch. Right? That crack was audible, right? Big stretch, big stretch. Did I hear some cracks? Yeah, yeah. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. No, it's good. It's good. Honestly, like, I think I have pretty good posture just because of the fact that I used to do ballet. So that's kind of one thing that's ended up keeping with me. But at the same time, you know, the ballet giveth and the ballet taketh away. Because I did, like, ballet for, like, a year and a half. But, like, again, it's kind of a giveth and taketh away type thing. Because, like, on one hand, even though it was good, and, like, it's given me really good posture, I want to say, like, it let me keep really good posture for life. Because it's, like, taught me all the good habits that I need. On, like, the flip side as well, I did pick up, like, a rib injury from doing ballet as well. So, that's, like, that's pretty good. Like, that you know, not great, but, like, overall, pretty decent. But I've not had, like, issues with my ribs for a little while now as well. So I'm hoping that, like, because I haven't had a flare-up since last summer, I'm hoping that that might be, like, the end of that as well. Ballet? Yeah, ballet. I did ballet for, a year and a half. Like, yeah, no, I did. I danced and did ballet. It was mostly, like, stag lifts, and I was the base for, like, a lot of lifts and stuff, or stag leaps and base, and I was the base for, like, a lot of lifts. But yeah, no, I did, like, a fair share of that. Bro, ballet's so strict. It is. I can still hit ballet posture when I need. I can still, like, do the back arched, arms T-posed, like, gentle hand position, like you're holding a pen, you know, all of that stuff, you know. I can still hit all of that, with, like, arms slight bend, you know. I can still hit that like nothing. Like, got that cool purple law. Yeah, so I had to, because, like, if you're doing, like, acting school or anything like that, it's kind of compulsory that you do have to learn ballet. You have to learn it. Like, no two ways about it. It's just compulsory to learn. Like, it just is. It just is. Like, maybe you can get away with, like, doing something else, like street dance or something like that. But, like, 90% of the time, they'll want you to do ballet. And they'll want you to have, like, a decent handle on how to do, like, ballet. So that was something that I studied for a year when I was sort of just getting to, like, higher education. And then I studied it for another half year after that, just because of the fact that, like, I didn't hate it, you know? How many pirouettes? I mean, most of the time, because, like, okay, so the guys do, like, pirouettes and stuff like that, but often they're not really the ones that, like, have the focus on doing pirouettes. Most of the time, you just need to be the base for lifts. So, or you just kind of have to know how to get from A to B while looking, like, masculine, which is, like, the thing. They're always like, just make sure you hit the leap, but, like, make it look graceful, but yet masculine. That was, like, the big thing. But no, like, you're kind of just taught to be able to pirouette from one side of a room to the other, which is fine. Only 1.5 years, I gotta go. Heartbroken. I can't be hanging out with casuals, SMH, right? Only, like, casuals. Absolute casual of me. But yeah, no. I did that for a while. That was good. The flexibility was good as well. Being tall, it, like, always fucks with your flexibility because of how long your, like, leg muscles are. So it's always a little bit more difficult to get some of the, like, crazier positioning out of it. But at the same time, I did still really enjoy it, you know? I was about to make a joke about competitive ballet, but from what I hear about the industry when it comes to like people who are transitioning from like acting into dance, I would recommend to never transition from acting into dance. You will always have an easier time transitioning from like dance into acting. That's the best way I can like, that's the best advice I can give. Like, if you are going from like acting into dance, you will not, you just won't. You just won't. Going from like A to B, you just cannot. And then I would say going from like dance into acting is like, well, it's fine. It's just whether or not you end up being a JoJo Siwa, you know? Like that's like the only way I can sum it up, you know? Like, it's easier to make the jump from dance to acting than it is from acting to dance. But also, like, both are very easy to sort of like end up being sort of like cringe at, you know? Like, that's the best way to sum it up. I love being the base for lifts. My body hated it though. Same with stretching out. I have a hypermobility issue. Yeah, I don't even know. I can't even remember like exactly. Because I know that the rib injury was actually from me coughing when I got sick. But I think that like part of it is probably because of the fact that I was pushing my body really hard with like the ballet stuff. I reckon that might have been like what led into it. Because like I've said, like I'm not 1,000,000% sure what even caused it. Because I know I coughed really hard and like something got fucked up over there when I got like a cough. But I think it was because it was like worn down from all the ballet lifts I was doing and all of like the large extensions on my intercostals that I was having to do. And then I think just like weirdly coughing ended up being the thing that like fucked the muscles. Going from 10 years of dance to doing a single bit of acting is just jarring because they make you read more than one page even, with no pictures. There are no pictures in this book. There are no pictures. Why did I do that? There we go. Yeah, vigorous coughing can do that. Yeah, no, it was a thing. I don't know how, but like it never like bounced back. When I had pneumonia and coughed, I felt a stab to the lung. Now my lung, oh, brah, that's like a whole thing. Actually, I took like a knee injury when I was younger playing like soccer, and like even now when I sometimes get like pain in it. So I get that. Yeah, no, but still, I got to do some really cool stuff as a result, you know, which is fun. I've done like I've done like a good stab of dance in front of people. I've done all of that. Probably never going to do it again, but like at the same time, it was a really nice experience. And when you're trying to figure out what you want to do creatively, getting to try a bit of everything is like the best thing that you can do. I think putting this here would probably be best. Yeah. That's the vibe, right? And then I ended up discovering my adorable Netherlings. Now I'm just like, haha, look at that. You're stuck with me forever, Netherlings. Hey, Netherlings, how does it feel being stuck with me forever? Hey, Netherlings, how do you feel about being stuck with me forever? Don't you love it? Don't you love it? People who dance in fursuits, bruh, that's impressive. I will never not be impressed by the endurance. Awful. Best thing ever. Yeah. I'm neutral on it. I'm neutral on it. I'm addicted to the vitamin Z, right? Not even gonna lie though. I am like dreading what I'm gonna do with my schedule when I come back and like I'm full time again. Not gonna lie, I'm fully dreading what I'm gonna do. Oh, it's gonna be a lot of streams when I come back and I get a full proper week. Like, you guys aren't gonna be able to believe it. I'm gonna hit a ridiculous number of I'm back streams. Oh, that, like, You're gonna be seeing some shocking things. There's going to be havoc, okay? There's, like, the timetable. Ooh. Wait, when is that? Next week is going to be my full proper week back. And then this week, there's like a bit of traveling thrown in the middle while I get back. So, I don't know. I'm going to front load a lot of stuff. Like, I'm going to need to make... I'm going to feel like I'm making up for lost time, you know? There we go. It's going to be a 13 stream week. It's going to be. It's going to be that kind of week, honestly. Like, I can't even lie. It's going to be that kind of week because I'm not going to be... I'm going to be getting back to my Netherlings and I'm going to be like, well, we got to make up for lost time now, don't we? Don't we? We just have to. Like, I don't know about all of you, but we have to make up for lost time. You know? And 𝔂𝓸𝓾𝓻, thank you for the 6 months, darling. I officially can't leave now since it's been half a year with you. I'm willfully stuck here with you and the Netherlings. Aw. Nice. You're never getting away. You're trapped. Forever. There's no escape. Enjoy. Cheers, 𝔂𝓸𝓾𝓻, and of course, thank you for the 6 months. Looking good with the purple wool. LMAO, I didn't even realize how comfy I'd gotten and how much time had passed for me. It's already 2 a.m. And thus is the Netherling experience. I think you get veteran Netherlings. How do we feel about the Netherling experience? How do we feel about, hey, I stopped by the stream for 5 minutes and then like 3 hours passed and now it's like 2 a.m. and I don't know what happened. What happened? What happened? Wait, I didn't realize how late it was. Time is weird. Time goes a little bit weird in the club. It's okay. You get used to it. Don't worry about it. Don't think about it too much. Time gets a little weird in the club. Don't worry about it. Oh, goodness. It's lovely. Brackets, it's been 84 years. Sadly, I'm only here for my break at work. Aw, it's all good, though. Trust. Either way, we love it when you stop by. I can't watch your normal time stream, 7 a.m. for me. When I have work, I'll fall back asleep so quickly to your voice. It's perfect. You can tell that I got very quickly lured into doing ASMR. It was a natural fit, you know? Sometimes it's just a natural fit with, like, a certain type of voice. There we go. It just always felt natural to, like, do that, you know? The ASMR is my sleep aid when I'm struggling to sleep too. Perfect. Ooh, I've got to experience Mr. Zander Netherbrand at the morning. A new thing to wake up to a familiar voice. Let's go. Let's go. It's definitely weird for me streaming at this time. I don't normally stream at this time. So, like, doing it differently is strange. Not that I don't enjoy it, but, like, heck, I don't think I've streamed consistently at this time since I was in Japan in November. So getting to come back and do like, oh, you know, this is when I, you know, this is like an entire like gaggle of Netherlings here that I don't always see. Or like sometimes it's like, oh, these are Netherlings that like, you know, I don't always get that don't get to swing by and see me live. There we go. Took me a while to like form a basic sentence there. This can go over here because it's gardening tools. The gardening tools would go really well here, tonally. I'll put it just right there. There we go. There we go. Just woke up, glad to catch your stream. Welcome on in here, get comfy and cozy. We'll get rid of some of the road here. And then bring back the road here. Lovely. Put a little window here. And then, oop, that's too big. Oh, that's perfect. Yeah, that's perfect. Because now there's no pole in front of that window. And it looks really naturally built. Okay, that's good. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. Okay, and now we can add this window here. Yeah, that's nice. And we throw in a little banner. No, actually, no. We'll throw in the chimney. Because even though it's summer, a little chimney works. Because we can build it into the rock face to make it look like... Oh, I like that house. That feels really nice. Like, that has a really unique look to it. Maybe a little flag on top of it as well. Just next to the chimney, right here. Perfect. The little gaggle of houses on the hill are nice. That's great. I used to always catch your live during the 9 p.m. JST streams, but the time zone change happened, so now I'm just VOD and happy to... Oh, I'm getting a... You're getting one tonight. I'm doing 9 p.m. JST tonight. Don't you worry. You're getting a 9 p.m. JST stream tonight. And heck, we'll see what I do. I don't know what I'm going to do. We're going to do something. It's going to be great. It's going to be wild. And Amy Pop, now a widow, 07 𝔂𝓸𝓾𝓻 Club's Cup Napper. I bet you were married and widowed so quick. What the fuck? What are you? A World War II wife? My god. My days. Like, bitch, what? Like, what? Like, my day. You were married and widowed so quick. Like, what the hell? You were like a shore leave wife. My days. What happened there? Goodness gracious. What happened? Roscoe killed 𝓂𝓻 and replaced him with Chair-san. Bruh. Get the insurance. Anyway, hi Zanny. My birthday just started. I've been more VOD gang lately, but it's always a pleasure to hear you live. Love ya. Hey, all good. You know, whether it's lurks, live, VOD gang, whatever, I still appreciate the fact that you come by. It does a lot for me, and I really love to, like, get to just spend time hanging out with the Netherlings, you know? It's kind of just, like, something I've come to really, like, I guess, like, not even rely on, just become really, like, appreciative of over the last however long. So, getting to do this with all of you is just something that, like, you know, it just makes me happy. So, heck, I always try and make the most of it, you know? Teehee, teehee. Although, I probably should throw up that waiting room about now for the next stream. So I reckon we'll do a little bit more and then we'll start winding down. We'll do that. We'll make it like a slightly shorter Tiny Glade stream today. And then we'll figure out, I don't know, something at some point. We'll figure something out at some point, somewhere. I'll throw together something. It'll be a chaotic little time. But happy birthday, darling. I hope you have a wonderful day. Keep napping in those teacups. Gotta spoil the Netherlings. 'Tis the traditional way. The Netherlings were made to be spoiled. Actually, I don't even think you... Actually, no, I don't think you guys were made to be spoiled. I changed my mind. You guys didn't know what getting spoiled was. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. No, you guys weren't made to be spoiled. You didn't know what getting spoiled wasn't for, like, the longest time. Wait a minute. Yeah, no, wait. Wait a minute. I'm seeing the gaslighting. I'm breaking the programming a second. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Y'all didn't know what getting spoiled was for the longest time. And then we're like, wait a minute. He's not, like, throwing us at walls and doing weird shit to us. Wait, what is this? This is strange. Wait a minute. Wait a second. Wait a second. Wait a minute. You guys weren't made to be spoiled. You took to it like a fish to water. That's what happened. No spoilers. Like, I'm just saying. I see it. We'll put this here. But we deserve it? Of course you do. Now, I never said you didn't deserve it. That's a different beast. That's an entirely different monster there. True, the first time my Oshi has spoiled me. But we deserve, spoil us more, Zanny. Spoil us more, Zanny. I see, this is what I mean. You guys weren't made for it, but you took to it like ducks to water. You were just like, oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute, I changed my mind. I like this now. Wouldn't be mad getting thrown around by you, though. Well, of course not. Little freakling. There we go. We crave more. Nah, it's adorable. Would we squeak if we got thrown? You wouldn't squeak as you were thrown, but you'd squeak on connection with whatever I threw you at. Don't know how not to be spoiled anymore. Yeah, well, you're stuck with me. Forever. I kind of want to make the lake here a little bit larger as well, just to take up more of the body of water. And I think that's the finishing touch that we need. Get rid of these trees. There we go. We crave affection and violence. Alright, there we go. I think that's a lovely little village, you know? And Sanchi, thank you for the super. Good time zone, everyone. Yes, spoilers. Hello, you came in just as we're wrapping up. So, with that, I say let's head back over to the cozy little Zatsu while we wrap up for today's stream. Come on, get over here. Get over here. Alright, Netherlings, with that, thank you all for coming out to today's stream. Of course, we love playing some Tiny Glade, and it was a hecking beautiful little game. I had a wonderful time getting to play, and of course, it's just lovely. It's lovely getting to play these games with you. It's always a treat. Thank you for putting up with slightly hyper Incubus. Of course, it's always a wonderful time getting to have fun with you, and I really appreciate it. So thank you to everyone who made the effort to come out and like just spend the time with me. I really enjoy it, and of course, I'm looking forward to getting back to my regular schedule when I'm back from Japan. But there is a 9 p.m. JST stream happening tonight. I will be there. I will be doing my thing. That is in 5 hours time. 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, that's in 5 hours time. So in 5 hours time, there is going to be a stream. It's going to be you and me, and we're going to be doing a regular stream. I haven't made the waiting room yet, but I will once this stream is done and I figure out what I'm doing. But we're going to be doing a regular stream. It's going to be good. We're going to be getting cozy and comfy and doing our thing. And with a little luck, hopefully we'll get a little bit chaotic as well. We'll figure out what it is by the time we get there. But the waiting room is going to be up with time to spare, so I hope that you can all stop by. And of course, if you are awake then, I'd love to see you there, and if not, then heck, whatever, you know, heck, I hope you have a good sleep. And of course, if you're new to the channel, maybe consider giving that subscribe button a tickle, and heck, if you're not, then maybe give that like button a little touch as well, you know, it really helps out. But if you don't want to, then that's cool either way, fuck it, you know. What can I say? I'm not gonna cry either way, but tee-hee. Until the next though, I have been Zander Netherbrand. You have been my dear, sweet, wonderful, fantastic, charming, brilliant Netherlings. And of course, I will see you all far, far sooner than you think. So with that, bye-bye for now, and see you soon. Mwah. Bye-bye! Yeah. Mwah. Get out of here, you little devils.